As everybody is now coated in some level of boiling hot stomach acid, we're just having a great time. Tinder, you're up.
Tinder will do his thing with.
I would suggest moving. Firebolt's about to come in and fucking blow some shit up.
Okay.
Or don't fuck up Firebolt's plans. It'll be hilarious.
Alright, well, I'll do a quick attack then. And then Tinder will, as an action, disengage and fly over.
Quick attack and whack.
Disengage action.
Like, move.
He fucks. Tinder fucks off. Fantastic. So 3 points of damage and then fucks right off. That makes it Firebolt's turn.
Yeah, the Firebolt is going to move. Where was it? Here.
Charmeleon
And he's
is a
going-
cool fucking Pokemon, I'm telling you.
And Zen.
And he's going to use Flame Burst. So I need to make it.
Flame Burst. Are you sure?
Bruh.
Sure. That's a scary one.
DM hint, are you sure? I don't know how to make a circle. I only make a circle. Oh, circle. I am there. Yeah, I'm sure.
That is not 5 feet.
5 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Flame,
sure.
Flamber says you release the fireball that explodes on contact. Choose a point in your range, which is 40 feet. Any creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. All right. And you're going to aim it correctly.
Yeah.
And you want what, a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. His dexterity saving throw looks like this. That's a 7.
You ain't gonna do it. This is all no. So, D8 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Where's the damage? There it is. All right, an amount of fire damage has been done. Kendra, it is your turn.
Honey.
See. What do I have in my pocket? Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Kendra, what is she good for? Absolutely none.
She's moved this way.
I've been waiting to say that for 2 years.
I need Josh and Trevor.
This is gonna be so bad.
End table? You have so little faith, my love. What the fuck?
Undeserving, apparently. Here we are. And so, you all rolled pretty high today.
I make good shit. I'm still hung up on this.
You know what? We'll come back to this. All right.
Can you show me pictures?
We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
Now she wants pictures.
Now she cares.
I'm curious now.
Uh-huh.
Let me take a shit
All
on
right.
you. Now clean it up yourself.
Fuck you. Fuck you all.
Go shower, bitch.
But take your own fucking shower now.
Chloe, had enough of you.
We're starting with Kendra today, and pre-long rest, we're going to have an addendum, sort of a retcon here. Kendra is going to set up a hammock up in the trees. And as people are sort of slipping off to bed, and Tazzle kind of copies suit and gets a hammock set up in the trees, and Jerry's down, foregoing his rest for lack of injuries and also for interest in doing something, carving away at a piece of bone. Kendra will slip off away from the group for a little while. And Kendra, you can tell us what it is you want to do as you're slipped away from the group.
Well, first of all, I want to see if Jerry cares or notices. Shut up, you little midget. Otis.
Errors or notices what?
Jerry can make a perception check to see if he even notices at all. He's pretty busy, so it's not going to be easy for him to notice. It takes this whole long rest to produce the item that he's making.
True.
Let's see if he can do so.
I can't see shit.
He's very focused on his work. He will not notice you leaving.
Okay. I'm going to go off into the forest. We'll go over here into this forest event. I need a space of water. Hunter! Ah, I see. I found stretch. Fuck. Move the person. Thank you. Stretch of water.
I don't know where you went, but you went
Down.
if you go all- okay. You went pretty far. Well, you know, we're going to theater of the mind this a little bit because if you actually go that far away, you're about 4 hours of travel. So we're just gonna move on.
God
just
fucking damn it!
We're gonna sort of
I'll
theater.
go back. I'll
We're
go
gonna
back to
theater
the
of the mind this a little bit and invent a body of water that is not so far away.
Okay. I'm going to craft and create 3 wooden boats.
Would you make me a survival check for makeshift crafting? Let's see how successful you are in making a boat shape.
Shit.
Okay.
+6.
They are fairly well done. I mean, they are just arbitrary pieces of wood, but you've selected correctly. They're about as close as you can get without better material.
15 + 6 equals 21. I forgot to add.
Usually done there.
You've generated 3 boat-ish shapes.
Okay. I am going to place them all in a line in the water. And then on top of the boats, for each boat, I will light a little fire. Just a tiny one. So they won't catch immediately. And I will push each boat at the same time into the water. Letting it sail down the river.
I see. Okay. So, this little ceremony having been complete fairly successfully, I would say. What is Kendra's next directive?
Kendra!
As these little lights will drift off like little wisps down the river until they are no longer visible.
Okay. Kendra will wait to the point where the cusp of the fire is probably going to be at its greatest for each ship. And then she's going to pull out of her pocket an item. And then she's going to take the ghost sword, stab it into the ground, and kneel, holding the sword in one hand, kind of like, and bend her head with a familiar tooth of a friend that she once had, and the other. It's Bruce's tooth. And she will say, with this new shadow sword and a piece of a friend that she had once lost in each, say, I am sorry for everything. I hope you can forgive me for what I have done and what I am about to do. I've been on a path of revenge for a very long time. And unfortunately, your names and numbers have added to that list. Forgive me for being the reason that you are dead. But I am not sorry for knowing you and being friends. To the innocent that was lost, I apologize for everything that we put you through in the end. May all three of you rest in peace in the Netherlands, where we will once again meet one day. And she will pick up the sword out of the ground very slowly, after a long pause for about 5 minutes, resheath her sword as a tear trickles down her face, alone in the darkness, looks up at the stars, heaves a heavy sigh, and then heads back to Ken.
Very touching moment from Kendra. Difficult thing to deal with. She heads back with this new cursed sword having been acquired. There's a very solemn. And we move on to Tazzle. I can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
So Tazzle, you're hanging out with Atticus for the night.
Yeah.
Atticus is still a little perplexed from the last fight encounter he had, where he was asked to attack a piece of paper that hurt his brain.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was an awkward situation.
Atticus becomes more and more focused on improving his psychic ability the longer he is asked to use them. It's not his primary focus, but you can tell that his mind is preoccupied with the fact that he could have done better.
Hmm. Wish I brought Rufflet with me.
Side note, I just realized I don't know how to spell the word eulogy. I'm a dumbass.
Eugogy.
I'm close enough. I know what it says. So, Tazzle, what are you thinking about with Atticus here?
I guess we could. Obviously, I'll probably get that sense, and we'll just generally practice some of his psychic stuff, some way, shape, or form. Like a focus type deal, like a meditation focus or something.
You're gonna meditate with Atticus.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, Tazzle, can you make an Arcana check with me? Because this is about time for me to introduce some things.
Alright, that's 3 as far as I remember. Oh.
All right. Tazzle, it's going to take you a little bit longer into the night to really relax and get on the same plane with Atticus. Would you have Atticus roll a wisdom check?
Okay.
Let's see.
+3.
How focused is he? Can he drag you into his own zen?
That's interesting. Let me double check. I know he's got 3. So 3.
Let's find out.
Same thing. Oh,
Okay. So you guys are gonna have to work on this tonight. It's not going super easily.
especially after having that fucking terror situation.
Mm-hmm. And Jerry, I'm assuming in terms of like pre-resting stuff, you're pretty much set in stone as you're going to spend the night crafting.
Yep.
Do you have any details you would like to add to that process, flavor text and or otherwise things that Jerry's adding to make it his own? Your purpose right now is to use 1 unit of the bone to produce the shaft of this weapon.
Right. I'm gonna carve into it. I'm gonna carve into it. Hold up. Dominus Patre is gonna be carved into the shaft.
Does Jerry have some understanding of that language?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He got it in some backstory I sent you after last session.
Ah, yes. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, actually, no, that checks out. That checks out. Lovely.
That, and I just want to make sure this still applies. We talked about this being similar to Dragonbone. Instead of having a automatic fire buff, it's got a water buff. Is that still going to apply?
It is similar. When the weapon is complete, if you succeed in the final crafting check to give it the enchantment, it will have that.
Okay.
If you succeed, if all you succeed in is enough of a roll to make the weapon, it will lose that property. If you make a good roll at that time, it will have that property.
Alrighty.
So it's dependent on how good of a smith you happen to be during that moment.
It's interesting. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna carve Dominus Patre into the handle, and I still have 4 carved bears, and I'm gonna sort of tie one of those bears to like the end of the shaft where the head's gonna start.
Based on your current character arc, I'm surprised you don't do something more like Ad Deum Temporis or something along those lines.
Well, this spear's also not mine. That's worth noting.
That is true. All right. So Jerry's putting some carving work at bay here. Using his newfound steel mastery, you are able to, with the tools you have, work material in a way that the average person may not be able to. The average person would not be able to work this bone without being in a specialized workshop. Especially not kaiju bone.
It's such a cool fucking name.
So, we fast forward now through our long rest. In the night, Jerry, after you're done crafting, Kendra, when you are done attuning to this weapon, and Tazzle, after much time spending with Atticus and trying to get on each other's wavelengths, the 3 of you are visited by a specter, each in your own mind, seeing your own kind of representation of him. He's the same to all of you, but you're seeing your own representation of him. So there'll be one of these for each of you. He does not speak to you at first, but he breaks through what was this tempest of a nightmare that would have had each of you kind of tossing in your beds, unable to get restful sleep. This fades like a candle being blown out as this specter is now before you in almost pure darkness. It's like your brain is unable to generate a dream in his presence, so it is just you and him. We start with Kendra and what you want your reaction to that to be. Do we have a Kendra?
Forgot? I muted myself. I will look at him solemnly and say hello.
You're just met with a very quiet and understanding nod.
Is there something you need from me?
This almost clawed hand is like reaching out towards your face, and it is difficult for your mind to understand because at the same time it's visceral fear, but in a similar way, at the same time you're feeling this inherent trust. And those two experiences at the same time kind of paralyze you until his hand reaches you and just one claw will land on your forehead. Kendra, you're level 8 trainer, is that right?
7.
7 trainer. Okay. Kendra, you are beset by memories of every use of your powers that you've had since you were in this world. And you suddenly have this granular understanding of how they should be working. This is the genesis of your mana system, as Darkrai has sort of released your brain from not only the nightmares that he put there, but apparently other negativity that was resting there as well, including a low-level blockade on how your power should be working. This is the last thing you will see before he disappears, this black void of a hand leaving contact with your forehead. And it's like as this palm is zooming out and revealing where he should be, he's just no longer there. And your brain kind of slips back into a sleep state. And Tazzle, we're up to you now, sir. Similar vision to you, these raucous nightmares will disappear, leaving in their wake only what you can understand at this moment, which is him before you and nothing else.
What is this trickery? This isn't normal. But I'll just kind of keep kind of floating there as one probably does in a dream.
Do you want to say anything to the Spectre?
I think just the trickery line would have been pretty much it.
Okay.
It's not really my
An arm, quietly he will lift one arm and just kind of nod over to the side. And you'll see Atticus has sort of been dragged into this dreamscape with you. He's equally unable to process what's going on or react to it very well. The Spectre will drag the two of you to within arm's reach, and as he grabs both of you by the forehead, Tazzle, you are filled in a similar way to what Kendra experienced with this immediate body recollection of every experience you've ever had using your flying type abilities. And your cellular core just realizes that you've been missing your potential. And you will feel this well of ability that you haven't been taking advantage of swell up inside of you, as this will be the genesis of your flying type mana system as well. Basil, as your entire body now feels lighter and more capable, and somehow you understand Atticus on a higher level, that you can replicate some of his abilities. In fact, you understand all of your flying type Pokemon at a more inherent level and feel almost able to aid them in battle. As the black hand leaves your forehead, and where you expect to see Atticus in the figure, there is now just darkness as your brain is left to sleep again.
Love it. With no nightmares, correct?
Correct. Jerry. At last, or simultaneously, we shall say, I'm just getting to you last. You fall asleep after a long night of hard crafting to get whatever little sleep you can get before the next day. And you're beset by just immediate visceral nightmares. And in your case, like being quenched, that fury is just immediately left with nothing but black smoke, and from that smoke emerges the specter before you, just kind of staring understandingly. Having seemed to have dismissed all of that energy from your mind, as well as all other thoughts. What will you say to the specter before you?
Jerry, actually, before I make a decision here, is Jerry still afraid of the specter? Because I remember the original feeling was absolute fear upon seeing this.
In this state, he does not elicit a fear response.
Jerry, with tears in his eyes, is just gonna walk up and hug him.
All right. Well, he'll be more than a little shocked by that action as well. But you'll find that he does embrace you in return, understanding the feeling that you're having and then the need to do this. He gives you a meaningful pat. He will look down in your hands, and he has allowed you to view the weapon piece you've created this evening. And sort of, for a moment, as he dismisses all of the negativity that's been on your mind, he just seems to be a void for such things when he's around. He will silently congratulate you on work well done.
Jerry is going to kneel with this piece and sort of offer it up to the specter for a blessing.
For his best capability, this dark claw will run its way down the bone, and where it touches, it almost seems to not necessarily carve, but like part the bone. And he leaves a very defining scar down the shaft of the blade, which will sort of give some character or some texture to it. The bone is left blackened, but not as if by fire, but as if by lack of light, where he clawed it.
Jerry will just whisper thank you, and then just sort of retreat back into the shadows of the dream.
And Jerry dismissing himself back into what is now a very uneventful, probably lack thereof, dreams until the morning comes quickly. And with that concluded, we awake to a new day. What a night, huh?
That was impressive.
Indeed.
It's quite awesome. Hmm.
Tazzle and Kendra, as you two wake up, there is this inherent feeling that you are more capable or more in control of your abilities than you were previously. And Jerry, you understand the scope of what you're capable of higher than you were before and can see that there is a signature of your craftsmanship that has persisted into the real world on this shaft. We start with Kendra. Almost like a magnet, Kendra, having attuned to this sword. You feel it drawn to you almost as you are to it. And you feel, having attuned to this weapon, there's almost like a weight on your soul. Somewhere deep in your core, you can feel that you would not have the capacity to carry another such object. Do you have any comments or what you want to do now, Kendra?
Sorry, I was writing this. Kendra will nod just kind of to herself. Sheathe the sword after, or maybe it already was sheathed, I don't know. But put it on her back, in between her shoulder blades, in between her and the backpack, basically, and have it kind of just sticking up out of the back.
So your back is going to be crowded now because that's also where you say you're carrying your rifle.
No, my rifle is strapped around my waist.
That's a big.
No,
one,
okay.
isn't it? Oh, okay. That works.
It's not that large. It's small enough that it could be carried like a fanny pack like that. It would just be very uncomfortable. Kendra's definitely not going to be sprinting with all this gear.
Do you see on my actual character how she has a holster going across her chest? It's kind of like that.
So you got one sword, you got your backpack, and then you got the gun. So you're definitely not going to be sprinting as fast as you could be, but you are definitely capable of carrying this stuff.
Yeah.
You're what we call encumbered, but not over encumbered.
I can't carry it.
She will say nothing and kind of just stroll to the edge of the tree line and kind of just wait for everybody to wake up.
All right. It's worth noting, Kendra, you probably would have woken up last since you started your rest last of all.
Ah, wonderful. Then she will still say nothing and then prop up against a tree.
All right. So Tazzle, you were the most restful of anybody, given what you were doing was bonding and training with a Pokemon instead of rigorous work or emotional draining activity. So having been the first one awake, you'll watch Kendra and Jerry get up. But what do you want to do as the group is all waking up around?
I'm gonna let Al. I'm just gonna go out and start walking around with Atticus, and he can search for his own morning breakfast. I should call
Hmm.
it something else too.
Morning breakfast. Interesting.
Is that what they're calling it? Okay.
Yeah, whatever you
So
want.
he's gonna go find something to murder.
Exactly.
Correct.
Gotta keep gotta keep his instincts going.
So he will gonna just kind of fly out. This is not the time of day he prefers to be doing that, but he'll do his
True.
best.
True. Yeah. He's used to us getting up at this time.
As Atticus returns, you will find him uncharacteristically holding a creature.
Ah.
He has not consumed this creature. He does not seem inclined to consume this creature. He is holding this little bunny creature.
Oh my god!
What is that you found?
Gee, I wonder.
Yes.
And he almost instinctively just sets it down gently, and it kind of pounces over to you, like just kind of looking up at you. It can't be higher than your knee. It's this little thing.
It is so fucking cute.
Ah! I'm gonna kneel down and try to pet it.
Forever curb stomp it.
Oh my god! It's a
That's
demon
awesome. That's terrible and awesome. Oh, god damn it. So,
I'll try patting that animal handling.
it is surprisingly soft. Even by its own looks, it's still surprisingly soft. And as you kind of pat it, you realize there's something in the fur that it almost seems insistent that you touch and or take.
Okay. I'll do it.
So you reach in, you part this mane of fur, and inside you find this larger than it ought to be, like big enough to take up this thing's entire mane, egg.
Oh.
And as you're feeling it, you feel it shake a little bit, and you realize this is straight up a Pokemon egg.
No shit. What? I'm gonna take that. Thank you.
It seems delighted that you have accepted this, and it kind of chirps at you.
Give it a nice little pet. Pat it on the head. This thing is adorable.
You can see that as it
I want one.
acknowledges that you accept its gift and are proud of it, it just is immediately hopping away from you toward Jerry.
Hmm.
And Jerry, when you wake up, the first thing you see in your face is this giant ball of floof.
God, please don't murder it. Hits you with a Giga Impact.
I was debating having Jerry
Backhands
blow
the
it.
bunny.
Yeah.
Backhands the bunny.
I was debating having him use it to blow his nose.
That sounds very
Jerry
dramatic.
will Jerry will just wake up and just sort of, oh, hello there. Just sort of give it some head scratches.
Yeah, you will find the same results, in that even though it looks like a giant ball of floof, it is softer than it ought to be. And Jerry, you feel like by tactile inspection that there is a big mass in this lump of mane, that it's almost like insisting on you touching as if it wants you to remove it.
Jerry will stumble to his feet holding this rabbit and just sort of start to kind of rock it back and forth as he sort of peels away this mass. Almost like he's sort of burping a child.
I thought he was shaking the rabbit, kind of just like overturning it, hanging it by its feet,
The
and
Men in
just
Black
like,
shaking of
"What
the dog.
No, he's being tender, damn it.
This little thing lets out like the smallest little squeak, and a mass, a dark gray egg, which is entirely too big for this creature, will pop out of its mane.
Jerry's gonna look at it in shock and just say, "How the fuck did you squeeze this out?"
As it gives you this little smirk and just starts hopping away, leaving you with the egg.
Jerry's gonna look after it, dumbfounded, look back at the egg, and then sit down and just sort of rub his eyes and go back to sleep for a moment.
And Kendra, as you wake up and climb out of the tree, waiting for you at the bottom of the tree, a giant ball of floof with a little bunny attached. It seems to be waiting for you.
Kendra will jump out of the tree, landing in front of this creature, or by the creature, trying not to squish it. And then just not say anything, but just raise one eyebrow and like, the fuck are you? But also like there's a twinkle in her eye, like she wants to pet it, but she's depressed, so she's not going to.
It kind of runs directly up to where you were trying to like get out of its way, and it immediately gets in your way as it is slamming itself against you.
Oh my god. Kendra, in surprise, will fall backward and land on her ass. Hopefully with this thing in her lap. And be like, what the fuck?
As you fall down, this thing's going to jump right up on your lap and sort of insert its own floof onto your hands. It's like it's not asking you to pet it, it's petting itself with you.
Kendra is gonna be like, oh my god. And she's gonna resist for a second. And then slowly but surely she'll like wrap her entire upper body around this thing. Kind of just like, I needed a hug.
All right. The act of embracing it you'll find it's like the biggest teddy bear that you've interacted with. It is massive and just as soft as you were hoping it would be. What you will also find is that there's something in this thing's mane that prevents it from being quite as cuddly as it ought to be.
She'll like feel around and be like, I think you got something stuck there, little guy. Let me get that for
It
you.
sort of like rubs itself in a way that you can interact with this large object that's stuck in its mane.
And she will attempt to gently remove it from the creature, thinking that it's like stuck.
Okay. As this large orange egg falls out of this creature's mane into your hands, it lets out a bit of a giggle as it watches you fumble it a little bit. And to everyone's surprise, to anyone's surprise who is still tracking this creature, Kendra, as you attempt to look down at the creature and question where this large egg, far too large to be laid by this creature, came from, the little bunny does not seem to be there anymore.
Interesting.
All right.
At this point, Jerry will awaken and he will saunter over to the rest of the group, noticing that they too have eggs, and just sort of throw out casually the question of, you talk to the rabbit too?
Mm-hmm.
You spoke with it?
It talked?
Well, I heard voices. I don't know if it was that or not, but I talked to the voices.
Kendra would normally comment at this,
You sure that
making
wasn't
fun
us?
of you.
How
She's
far
not
away are
going
we?
to.
Any ideas on how to hatch them?
What's the typical way? Do we hold it over Firebolt's tail?
The typical way is some manner of incubation, and every long rest you roll a hatching die to see how much progress the egg has made.
Should we sit on them?
I was just
No.
imagining Jerry actually like going over and holding it over Firebolt's tail.
That's how you cook it.
Yes.
However, Kendra, even though saying that, will still hand it to Firebolt because he's still warm. Be like, don't eat it.
Oh yeah.
He's like trying his best to fit his mouth around it. He's like,
He's like, I know you're
Atticus
depressed,
kind of-
so I'll do what you say.
Who's got plans?
I could have fucking meat beep sit on the fucking thing.
I am having trouble remembering what was our last thing that we were doing. Are we still gonna go hunt the genie? Is that our current mission?
No, our current mission is to get money from Team Void by collecting money from other people to give to Team Void.
Okay, so that's first and foremost. Gotcha.
Seems a little bass backwards when you put it that way, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the side quest first.
Well, out of character, I was thinking about it this way. If we can, because since there are people in Orboro and real life, we can say who those people are and report them to, like, Silver or Ruby, since those are kind of like their cities. Or, you know, the police.
Now the police involved.
Because we're not taking money from them. These are like funding Team Void,
Right.
like on purpose.
Yeah, well, if we use Jerry, maybe he can threaten him and make him give us more money.
He'll try to be aggressive and just piss on himself again.
Wait, did Tazzle say that in game?
Did you just directly insult him? It's a good question.
I thought Jerry was gonna be standing right there, but yeah, most likely.
All right. Well, fine. Jerry, take that as you will.
I mean,
Jerry will just sort of look up at Tazzle like, I am not your intimidator.
You radiate intimidation.
He turns to Kendra. That's her job.
That is her job, yes.
I've been generating Jerry images in the background over here, and the arc he's on is definitely very intimidating.
I just imagine a naked midget.
Jerry can be very afraid. When you got poop, ain't nobody fucking with you. Jerry's new weapon is gonna be my shit vest.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jerry's been clean. He hasn't done anything gross for a while.
Yeah, give it time.
Nothing gross that we've seen.
It's just like shoving skulls into fucking Pokemon or something.
You.
Oh, actually, I do need a Pokemon skull at some point.
God damn it.
Hey, well,
You're
I
fired.
mean, nearly did
Fire.
level 4, was it 4 or 5 higher Pokemon to bring my Geodude back, so if its skull's still there, you can have that.
Perfect. I want to make a shield in the shape of a book with a skull on the front for Jerry.
Dude. You need that fucking... a shield on his fucking head.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
I have one of those. You're not having it.
You want help? Honestly, just toss it down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just throw it and then pick it up when you get down there.
Okay.
You need help?
Just throw it. Pick it up later.
Jerry will turn to the group and just sort of casually throw out, "Hey, do we need to stay here, or can we start moving?"
I'm all ready to go.
And Kendra will, seeing that you guys are ready, will just get up and start walking.
In walking where?
To Eterna.
To Eterna, so back the way you came.
No. You know what I meant? Floroma. God,
This
fucking
map.
damn it.
So I'm gonna open up my map now.
Alright, so back the way you came. Let's see.
GX.
You
Wait,
know what I meant, cunt.
nah. I go only by literal words. Where even are we? Hold on. I'm confused.
On the route between Eterna and Floroma. Headed towards Floroma.
Hold on. We are...
We were at... We
Route
didn't fly
205.
last time, did we?
No,
No.
you guys are on Route 205. 205 is Berlin between Floroma and Eterna, yeah? So, you guys are on your way back to Floroma City.
Right. We're gonna walk there and then we're gonna fly to the others, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
Something that all of you have forgotten about, and I don't know if Kendra wants to address this right now. Kendra, you are still in possession of the mummified hand with 3 curled fingers. Or,
Why do
sorry,
you gotta remind him?
3 non-curled
Jer-
fingers, 2 curled fingers.
Jerry is not forgotten.
Your point.
That may be worth addressing if you wish to address it.
Nah.
Well, all right then.
I don't wanna.
Brings up too many memories.
I'd prefer to not to. So as you guys, well, then let's just get walking then. Change our music to some walking music.
You're telling me this isn't walking music?
Wait, Hunter, do you have the Shire soundtrack?
No, I do not, but that would be potentially worth acquiring. I like the idea of it.
If you do acquire it, don't play it in times of rest. Wait to use it for a boss fight. So we have no hope of winning.
Thanks.
Just distract you so much you can't win.
Yeah, Shire Second Breakfast is one of those teas they have too. Now that I'm thinking that, you reminded me of that. D&T, Shire Second Breakfast.
Jesus Christ. Well, as we start walking down Route 205, there's lots of things to see here as we have not properly walked this route yet. But first and foremost among them, let's do something we haven't done in a little while, something a little more chill. Now, we've had an Easter event. Let's have a wild encounter.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, quickly before we do that, who are we putting away?
Putting away.
Because
What do you
we can't keep 4 Pokemon and an egg at us at the same time.
Oh, come on! You had to say something.
Unless Hunter is retconning this
Yeah,
rule.
he's right. She's right. Hunter had to do that.
Oh, Hunter's not retconning this rule. I was sneakily in the background remembering that, and I was going to pull some bullshit on you when you tried to pull your 4th Pokemon each. But yeah, she's right. One of your Pokemon has gone.
I remember that. Yeah, Tyler had to do that too. I remember. This breeding thing.
Someone's gotta go.
That's fine, eh? You got that. Yes.
Yeah, so we're down to 3 unless someone sent the Eggy away, but I think I'm keeping the Eggy with me.
Tis not wise to ditch the egg. Tis not wise.
I can have Bill Burr
Yeah.
carry it.
Oh.
And his giant ass fucking Bill.
You could and risk him eating it.
He would absolutely consume it.
He would. That fucking dickhead fucking mini boss.
Oh, we got -1 at the weather. Adam's girlfriend can't come. Well, I'll let you guys decide on the fly. We'll leave it as until you've pulled out 3 Pokemon. You don't need to worry about it too much. But you can't have 4 today unless you ditch the eggs.
Bill Burr is not with me. He was just a part of the joke. So we're gonna move on with that. Let's see.
To be fair,
Worth
though,
noting-
the one who party.
Worth noting, the egg will hatch without an incubator, but very slowly.
He's just gonna keep walking, right?
That's why I gave him to Firebolt. He's a natural incubator. He produces heat.
Yeah, I don't think Firebolt has Flame Body as his ability, though, so he's not actually a proper incubator.
Damn it!
There's a whole ability based on that.
I'm gonna have
Hold on, let me check.
automatic.
He does not. I checked. He's got.
No,
what's it called?
I'm checking to see if someone else does.
Oh, you're looking for Flame Body on your team? Yeah.
That's Flash Fire. That doesn't count. But-
Oh, yeah, I couldn't beat that guy either. He's fucking dragon.
He's such a cunt. He's gonna be stuck there till you beat him too.
Oh my god, I knew!
Is that your recently evolved one?
Now,
No.
the shame about that is you guys haven't been to a Pokemon Center to swap your team, so it's just a matter of
I
which
have
of the
2.
4 you had with,
Oh, you got
which
that
of the
fucking
4 you
rat.
had with you before are you sending away is the question right now. You have to get to a Pokemon Center to adopt your Flame Body Pokemon.
Fair enough.
Was that your fucking magma dude?
Send back Dave.
The Slug.
Yeah. Yeah, use that guy. That guy's cool.
Yeah, it's so my Larvesta and my Magby both know Flame Body.
Fantastic. Those are additional hatchers. They act as a basic incubator as long as they're holding on to eggs.
I should bring my Weedle. Lol.
Well, you guys can decide later. Jerry's also seemingly not sure either. So we're going to do an encounter. I have 2 options for you folks. Are we doing a group encounter? Or are we doing individual encounters? We haven't done a group encounter in a while.
Let's do a
We
group
can do a
one.
horde. We can do a
That's
horde encounter, or we can do a POI encounter.
POI?
What is
Of
POI?
interest.
Point of interest encounter. So, like, something interesting will come of it, and a Pokemon will have generated that interest, and the interaction with said interesting Pokemon. A horde is like the Mareeps, where there'll be a herd of a certain typage.
Gyarados. Is it Gyarados? Yeah, the spider. Are we on that path again? I don't remember.
No, you were
No,
not.
that was way in the beginning, my guy.
I'm gonna fly.
You haven't been back there in a while.
Sorry.
So, let's first decide: are we doing individual or are we doing a group encounter?
Let's do a group. We haven't done a group
Just
in
a
a long
group,
time.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The group thing we've gotten is in our ass kicked by a fucking veteran or ace trainer.
I mean, yeah, that's true. All right, so we want to do a group encounter, and knowing that we want to do a group encounter, I have the following question for you. I need all 3 of you to roll me a d20. Kennedy, you GM rolled that, but she got a 16.
No, that was for the private roll.
Oh, well, that was okay. Fantastic. This is your live roll. Okay, we got a 1, a 3, and a 12. 1, 3, 12.
Hunter, that was for the thing earlier, so that's an increase.
Fantastic. So, with that information, I need the three of you to collectively pick one of those numbers. Keep in mind that higher does not mean better and lower does not mean worse in this context. It just means different.
Right. What do you guys want to do?
How many do you have to choose? Just one?
Mhm.
1 out of the 3. Do
I like the idea of the middle number.
One.
3.
3, I mean.
3 or
Taking
12?
the rolls.
3 sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'll do
3? Okay, number 3. I choose number 3. I was elected to lead. Not to read.
Soon.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. I love it. I love it. I need each of you to roll me a d4.
I love this part of the game.
Fantastic. All right, we got 1 plus 2 is 4, plus another, 1 plus 3 is 4, plus another 2 is 6. All right. You guys all stop moving for a moment as each of you senses together that the ground before you is sort of wobbling and uneasy. And as you stop in place, you are beset by a group of orange moths popping out of the ground like and chewing
Oh
through
my
the ground.
god!
It's these guys again.
Jerry, it's your army and the rebellion.
And they seem to have burrowed their way out of the ground, munching the dirt on the way up.
Jerry, with tears in his eyes, is just gonna fall to his knees, arms outstretched, and just sort of shout out to the crowd, "My troops, you have returned!"
Your loud noise, whether it is your call or just being loudest thing in the area, will attract all of their attentions.
Jerry will then shout out, "Form ranks!"
We are now
Please work,
witnessing
please
this
work.
first person.
Oh!
Oh my god.
They remember!
Jerry, the first of them remembers this and seems to signal to the others to form a pattern before you as they form rank into what would be a sort of spear.
The flying V. Fuck yeah.
Upon them forming ranks, Jerry will shout out, "Inspection!" And
You just
begin
get this tilted head. They're like, we don't know what this means.
You will then begin to just walk between each one of them, sort of going on a tirade about them not being present. Sort of shouting like, "Insubordination will not be tolerated," and he's just spouting off.
Jerry, as you're sort of walking between these things, can you make me a dexterity save?
I was just gonna turn to Kendra and be like, he seems to be talking a lot now.
My dex. Oh, it's 2.
Full
She'll
dex.
just look at Tazzle like with an eyebrow raised, be like, "The fuck is he doing?"
Yeah, I had no idea.
Oh crap. So Jerry, you managed to get between them, and a little piece of cloth hanging off like the back of your tattered clothes kind of wiggles, and one of them notices this and not knowing any better just lunges for it, and you have this set of enormous orange jaws just clamped on your leg like a bear trap.
Can Jerry roll a shrink check to pretend like he doesn't notice and just keep marching between ranks?
Dragging him.
You can roll a constitution check to see if you don't notice.
It's like a chihuahua attached to your leg.
Oh, come on!
Jerry, as you're marching between them,
We just hear. "Ah!"
Jerry, as you're marching between them, and you take 14 dark damage.
Oh,
Oh, come on!
Ow!
Because I'm a dark type, is that halved?
you're a ghost type.
No.
You are not a dark type. You are a ghost type, which
That would be
doubles
double,
that.
my friend.
Oh no!
I just took 28 dark damage.
As you can feel your leg almost split open from the force of this thing's bite. You are unable to prevent yourself from yelping in pain.
Jerry will just sort of wince at this, smoke form out of the grip, and then keep marching, screaming at his newfound troops.
Dude, he bit you. I don't think you can, since
So you-
he's a dark type, using a dark type move.
He is actually not. He's actually not inherently. He's not inherently magical by nature, so he can't keep a hold of Jerry when he's in smoke form.
Right.
Oh,
So Jerry, you keeping your distance, just continue to yell at them. Tazzle and Kendra, what are you guys doing? As at first it seemed like these things were weirdly obedient, and then one of them took like a literal bite out of Jerry.
I think he's got it handled.
yeah. Just leave him to it.
He's like half dead, and we're like, he's got it. His leg's off. He'll be okay. It's just a flesh wound.
He's but a flesh wound.
He's got a flesh wound.
Jerry, you okay? You need help?
Jerry will be like, fuck. Jerry will just sort of turn back to his two companions here and just sort of proclaim, This is how we will get our money.
Fucking what?
What?
Are you gonna sell them?
No! We will march in and take it. No one will be able to stop our ranks as we march into the towns.
I'm just gonna raid
Kendra will
down.
just go, okay, and then just start walking.
We're now pirates. I agree.
She'd be like, this. She doesn't say it, but she's just like, this guy's delusional. And then just starts fucking walking away.
I have army. I happy.
You have insubordinate army.
I have child army. I happy.
I'm gonna.
What are you, Hitler? Are you Hitler now?
You didn't have a child army.
Yes, he did.
I don't know that piece
Yes.
of history. That seems fake.
Yeah,
Didn't he
near
fucking?
the end of the like halfway to near the end of the war when we started pushing in, I'm pretty sure he had a lot. I think before too, but most of them were on in Germany. I think he recruited kids.
They're literally called the Hitler Youth.
Yeah, he had
Oh, well,
a lot of kids. I mean, they
weren't-
weren't in the front lines, but when we started
say.
winning, he but
They
yeah,
weren't
they're there.
military though.
Yeah, they were.
They were like our ROTC. They weren't seeing combat.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, dude, they were
shot
like,
at us and stuff, and we had
Yeah.
to shoot back.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. He was desperate because we were basically kicking his dick in, and you know.
dude, look, you
So
look
started
at these
throwing them in
photos of children in
Oh,
uniform and tell
no.
me.
That didn't need to be in the Sunday game chat.
On the Sunday game chat. Just a fuckload of Hitler pictures. He's like giving a thumbs up. Is that what he's doing?
It still hasn't loaded for me, and I'm not sure that I cared for it to.
He's giving, you guys are gonna go fight the
no.
American armies. Good luck, Cap. You know, British and the U.S. You're gonna fight them guys. Go get them.
No.
We're gonna win. Fuck it.
Just,
But
that's,
sir,
that is
they're already in our
that
country.
is rough.
We're gonna win. Don't worry. You fucking guy. You ever seen this? Remember the Supernatural episode where they kill Hitler again? Dean's like, I'm legendary. I killed Hitler.
and then became him apparently.
Temporarily, he does, I think, because he like his soul like takes him over or something. He finds out a bunch of them in necromancers or some shit. That was pretty fun. I loved Supernatural.
Fucking supernatural.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right. Well, now that there's Nazi children in our. All right. Okay, moving on. We need Kendra or Tazzle to comment and/or ignore the current situation as we just progress. Whether or not Jerry is in control of this army remains to be seen.
I love the Supernatural openings, the logo scenes, or the effects.
Oh, we're still talking about this. Okay.
I was gonna
Boink.
try to
Oh shit! I fucked up my army. I fixed it. All right, Jerry. Somebody needs to give me a point of direction here. How are we interacting with them? We're just going to continue to forward march as this is our group encounter.
Yeah, I told you Kendra's just gonna be like, this guy's psycho. Except not say it, kind of just roll her eyes and then walk away, being like, and I'm done here.
Jerry will see this and shout out to his troops, "Fall in line!" and then start to walk with Kendra behind her.
Jerry, you will see the ground before you become a maze of sand pits with orange maws waiting at the bottom as they seem to have just burrowed to await food.
Dun, 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 dun.
They're straight up like Sarlacc pits right now. They've created little sand holes for things to fall down with their big orange jaws at the bottom.
IRL. Okay, I'm not saying this in game. Jerry, just fucking catch the one in front of you, the leader, and just get on with it.
Yeah.
Just be done. Just be done with it, Jerry.
Jerry will throw a Pokeball at it. Is that an animal handling check?
Yes.
And that is an animal handling check, yes.
I want to catch one of these things too, but I don't think I can.
I mean, you
I
can.
already have one. So.
Let me check my Pokeball. I think I did buy a couple because I didn't want to be completely empty in case I ran into something.
So Jerry, you rolled a 24. 24.
I got one fucking Pokeball.
With this trap inches level, that is certainly enough. As the front one, you just donk its snout, which is down in the ground, with a Pokeball. It will shake a few times before the Pokeball is resting in a no longer moving pit of sand, and you have gained a level 4 trap inch.
Fuck yeah. And you didn't have to fight it, that was just one straight roll. Nice.
You just straight up throw a Pokeball, yeah?
Nice, 19. That's sick.
Upon catching
about
this,
as good as it gets.
Jerry's just gonna shout out at the rest of them, "Fuck y'all!" and just sort of waddle after Kendra.
Nice.
Insubordinate bitches.
Those things are pretty fucking cool though.
Jared, we have some. I'll give you a couple pieces of number here. I put the dude in your. Jared, is he staying with you or no?
Nah, I'm gonna launch him back.
Hey, launch him back. Oh, what a dink. All right, the other ones are just.
Throws the Pokeball and he's like, launch!
The other ones see this guy disappear and they just like burrow. They're just gone. You have a.
It's a ground type.
All right, wait, Tazo, unless you're trying to throw a Pokeball right before they disappear, because they're like noticing that the main spear is gone, like, and you can see them start to sink. As it finally realizes what
Oh
you're
my
doing, you
God.
just get this. Oh no,
It's back to
Tazo!
the-
Oh, honey.
Too good, bad, too good. Back to the two bads.
For the first time it has moved in a solid minute after you throw a ball, it just kind of like rolls over onto its stomach, like, bro, which causes your ball to miss and going into the river.
Oh no!
I just kind of just go, That's inconvenient.
As this thing is now on its back, almost totally helpless, but having accidentally dodged your Pokeball.
Kendra will just go. Kendra will sigh heavily, almost disappointed, and then begrudgingly hand you one more.
You have one more try.
Tazzle will like go to take the Pokeball, but like hesitate a minute, like, God, I feel like shit already. Let's not fuck this up. $500 for a goddamn Slowpoke.
That's a very depressing way to put it.
Magikarp was worth more than this shit. Alright,
Give it a shot, Tazzle, if you want. Oh.
I'll give you the money back. Again, 'cause it's one more than the last.
Tazzle, I'm so sorry.
Can you
But
like blow on the Pokeball?
As you throw your Pokeball at it, he's like, "Bro," and he rolls back over onto his stomach, and this Pokeball doings into the river on the other
I-
side of him.
Could I attempt to use any of my mana stuff to try to do like, whoa.
That is an unorthodox use of your powers, and I will have you roll an Arcana check.
I don't know what. I'm desperate for this bitch.
Wait,
what are you
doing?
$500.
If he can make a successful Arcana check to use his Gust ability to redirect the Pokeball mid-air, I will let you re-roll. Okay. Tazzle, you have one final chance, as this Pokeball is mid-flight and you can tell it's going to miss, to use your Gust ability to redirect the Pokeball.
Okay.
There she blows. All right. Tazzle, as you can tell, this thing just barely starts to roll over. You go, and as you kind of like someone will do, as you see something missing, you like whisk your hand aside, like no, like you're trying to wave it to the side. Only to you, the wind will respond, and you see this very violent gust of wind drag the Pokeball sideways into this thing's flank, causing it to be captured. Tazzle, that drains you of 1 point of mana. Yes, lo and behold, the abilities that Darkrai has unlocked for Tazzle as a dual flying type.
Kendra will kind of just stand there, mouth slightly agape, wide-eyed, and just slowly Tazzle and be like, not say anything, but like have the look on her face, being like, the fuck did you just do?
And sound like rubbing your eyes like, did that just happen? Jerry, do you have anything to say about the fact that Tazzle basically just airbended in front of you?
I'd be like, that was pretty cool.
Jerry's just gonna sort of be looking off into the distance, just stroking his beard and just sort of murmur, well, that's different.
Well, that's new. Tazzle, even you are more than a little surprised by what just happened.
Yes, I would be. That was pretty weak.
I just had a Cadbury egg and there's a fidget spinner inside, so I'm very happy right now.
Jesus H. Christ. All right. You have Nature 17 and ability number 2. So this thing will have the ability Own Tempo, which means he cannot become confused. He's already too confused.
So good.
That's
To begin with.
amazing.
Yeah.
And the Nature of 17 is going to give you a sassy little douche with +2 charisma and -2 dexterity.
That makes sense. Plus -2 dex. Perfect. That makes sense.
Yeah, that checks out.
And he's level 4.
All right. We will proceed from here. I will say the rest of this trip will go smoothly, as we've had 2 encounters on this this early here thing, and you guys will arrive back in Floroma. This time, you guys will arrive from this early direction.
Should I name him Dopey, like the fucking dwarf?
I mean, you can name it.
Absolutely. Dopey.
What's happening?
It means not to me. I
Yeah,
care.
I mean, it was the best one.
He really was. I loved him.
I'm not happy. Which one are you?
They're all
He had not a thought behind those eyes.
Not a glimmer of intelligence behind those eyes.
I will be back.
Son of bitches.
What?
Well, starting with Dazzle then. Welcome back to Floroma City.
Motorcycle. So Floroma City. Alright. This is the big training city. No, Floroma City is the flower city. Never mind. Training city was the other one.
Is it? Is it the Flower City? I don't know. Look around a little bit.
As I said that, I was like, nah, it's the flower place. Oh. Why did we come back? That's where I first met douche fuck. And he tried. That's what I accidentally said. There was nothing I really needed. I think in my other video I said there was nothing I really had to be upset about. But no, this bitch tried to destroy my flowers during a very special character moment, and it is always gonna be there.
It's forever hatred. Deep on sight.
He attacked me and my flowers, my personal things. You don't do that.
The attack on my life has caused me both physical and emotional damage.
And now he
Yellow
thinks he's
man.
Now he thinks he's a badass. Fucking douche.
You can't yellow man me. I am the yellow man.
This is all like happening in Tazzle's head, but you can tell he's like, fuck this guy.
I am the Senate.
I am the
I am
se-
the
Oh my
Senate.
god. That was good. If it technically with Star Wars' rating, they're allowed one F-bomb, and that would be the perfect spot for it.
I am the fucking Senate.
fucking Senate.
Alright, so the thing was to go to the quest was to go to the power plant, correct?
I don't know. You tell me what the quest was.
That's what it was.
That sounds
You
about
tell me
right.
what the quest was.
I did start writing it down on my mission list. My mission list.
What was the quest? Quest or do not quest? There is no try.
Yeah, so let's go. None of our Pokemon took damage, you don't gotta worry about that. Anybody want to go to the Pokemon? Nope, sounds good. We're moving up.
Yep.
I'm gonna be Taz's gonna be fucking power walking because he don't want to. He has bad memories here.
Tazzle, where are you going?
We're gonna go towards the power plant. Right?
Ah, well then you will have already walked past it if we were in Floroma. So you guys want to go to the power plant instead?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I think
fantastic.
so.
Well, let me change scenes then. Is everybody following me to the power plant?
Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
Tazzle's basically power walking because he just remembered, and then he gets there and he gets a little.
Wait, hold on. Before we head directly into the power plant, can I roll perception to see if I can see the Kecleon?
Oh yes, sure.
Perception. I just want to see if I can spot the lad.
Is the lad there or not? Let's find out.
I just want to see if Kiwi is there.
Do you remember Kiwi? Yeah, I was gonna say, do you remember their name? Kiwi. The innocent little.
My dice is taking forever to roll.
Kiwi is happily snipping away at weeds around his remaining flower gardens
Oh, what a lad!
with a little pair of shears. As you guys arrive to the plant, you will see two guards outside, as per usual. Though Alex this time not among them.
Fuck. Thank God. Obviously, at his new shit rank, thinking he's king shit. He's very happy that his bitch isn't here. He didn't expect him to be here. Still
So-
not a happy moment. All right, let's go.
Tazzle unusually jubilous for the nature of your task. What are you guys going to do as you approach the gate?
Extra contract
Jerry's
now,
gonna
we're
turn-
take out our- Good. My bad.
Yep. I was just gonna say Jerry's gonna turn to the group and ask that exact question. Like, how do you guys want to go about this?
I'll just pull out my badge, our new contract. Actually, do we get new badges saying contractors on it, or is it like the same badge?
Yeah, all of our equipment got upgraded.
What about our jackets? Are they different, or we get like we just wear the same thing?
If you wanted to customize your jacket, you had to do it when we were in Eterna.
Yeah. We didn't get a new jacket, correct? We didn't get anything new. Or a full change.
I mean, you can customize your jacket anytime you want. You just would have had to have order a special jacket if you wanted them to make it.
I mean, we would have gotten like the badges or like upgrades for like stars or whatever, how they do it.
You got a new patch.
For like leader. Yeah, leader patch, but that's about it.
Right.
And a new card for that matter, ID card.
So we got a contractor patch and new ID card. Okay, I just want to make sure what I'm using now. Like, this isn't you.
Wait,
You know, that shit.
You already had the leader ID cards, and you have the leader patch on your.
Okay. Alright. Let's go. It's FBI this shit. We're gonna whip it out.
The two guards like, hey, stop. What you want? What you want?
We're looking for somebody. Fire. What was their name again? Or whoa, can't remember.
Yeah,
Do they
I'll
have a
take it
name, or
from
was
him. We weren't given a name. Well, we're currently on a job. We're here to get the commissions for Void. Bring them back to
Contract.
HQ. You can look it up, I'm sure. Here are our badge numbers.
Each of you are going to hand them an ID.
I will flash it, but I will not hand it over.
You're gonna need more than to flash it. He has to read your like 10-digit number out.
Fine.
Is that all right? They sit there and they tippy type away on this little Porygon pad for a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're cleared. Head on in. Take your first left when you get in to the executive office. He'll be there for you.
Kendra will say nothing, but just waltz right in.
And at this point, we place the three of you in. Sorry, I fucked up my directions a little bit. Second left into the executive office. I'm going to have a moment here. We're going to change the music.
No, don't make it spooky. It gives me anxiety.
Hello, spookiness. But I also love the song.
Wait, how are both songs playing? That makes no sense. There we go. How come I still hear the music through someone's mic? I thought I paused it. That's weird.
I hear that too. What's happening?
It's definitely me. I can definitely still hear the music.
It says.
Kendra, will you reload your page?
Yeah.
Wow, she's
Will
got how to
do.
hack it so she can listen to her favorite music, so she's not stressed out.
Well, apparently.
I cheatsy doodled, I guess.
Apparently, somehow, it just didn't update for you. Anyway,
Lagged out.
so you guys have been asked to go into the executive boardroom over here.
Ah, no, there it is.
The door is currently closed. As you two approach, You will hear a heated argument happening on the other side, though the words are a bit unclear from this distance.
Can I strain my ears to like try and listen in? Like, what do I roll for that?
Perception. It is muted by these very nice thick doors.
Kendra will like nudge Basil and like nod towards the sound.
Okay.
He's like, yep, 10 for rubber ducky.
That's a big 10.
Make a perception check.
10 for rubber ducky.
Oh, damn. Tazzle, you kind of inch forward and kind of put your ear close to the door, and you begin to hear the start of some words. What you make out is a low, gravelly voice. You're like, it's just not possible. I know. It can't. I don't know. I just can't help you. Followed by this deep, commanding voice of what seems to be a very high-ranking gentleman. He goes, I don't care. You have to find her.
Canada, you typing this?
Yep.
Okay, good. Alright. Have to find her.
So Tazzle will relay what he's hearing to the two of you.
Yeah. They're
What do you guys want to do?
Looking for some girl. Or some... Said her, so yeah, some girl. I don't know.
I haven't seen her in weeks. I don't know where she went. Figure it out. That's what you're for.
Someone's
You
been missing for weeks.
You don't want a repeat of history, do you?
Jerry's gonna sort of whisper to the rest of the group, asking if they want him to smoke into the room.
They will see you, dude. You're not invisible.
As much as I'd love that, Jerry, I'm gonna say hold off for a second.
You hear this?
This person.
All three of you will hear it, but Tazzle, you are able to identify exactly what this sound entails. It is somebody being slammed against the wall, and that deeper voice goes, "I will destroy you and everything you've built. Find her."
Oh God, probably would have pulled my head away from the door for a second there. I'm like, oh,
Kendra's gonna come up to Tazzle, tap him on the shoulder, and kind of nod towards the door, be like, should we knock?
I'm probably gonna like slightly jump a little bit from nervousness after just hearing that on the other side. Like, God damn it.
Kendra will
right,
slightly flinch as an apology. She did not mean to scare you.
We're all getting the flinch effects.
Worth noting, the door begins to creak open. What do you guys want to do about that?
We're gonna, because I already pulled over as she was doing that, we're gonna kind of walk, because this is the door, right? It was like in the main room.
Yep.
We'll kind of go over, I'm gonna say go over here. Like, because we're gonna go through this door, right?
No, we're going two lefts, so left and then left, so it's this meeting room.
No, this is where they told you to go. Second left.
In here? They want us to go this way. Okay. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll stand over here like we're waiting.
The room that you need to go in is the room that the argument's happening in.
Right. We'll wait. We'll just kind of look like act natural as we just kind of like we're talking.
And all right. Hey, Kendra, can you roll me a charisma saving throw? Whoa. Kendra is probably going to become very white in the face as a recognizable figure emerges from this room with a very clear red mark sort of on one side of his face and running down his neck. Hope he's short right now.
He's squishy.
And he sort of squeezes his way out, kind of rubbing the side of his face. He goes, "Oh, what the fuck?"
Tazzle currently likes this guy more than fucking Alex G.
As he looks at three of you, he's like, "You're like fucking parasites. What now?"
We're on a job.
Great.
Yeah, you don't need to know.
Kendra will just glare at him, not saying anything. Just be like, I'm sure you deserve that.
He's with the characters like. He's like. You have 30 seconds. Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I work here. You have 20 seconds.
How's
We'll just sort of
things
pipe up.
been?
That was not.
Are you doing okay? I know last time we were here, shit was fucked.
Kendra, before you say anything, will immediately whip around to Tazzle and be like, fucking excuse me?
Clay will actually kind of look up a little bit at this. He goes, no, not really. But you know what? Thanks for asking. Actually, that's strange, but less confrontational than I expected. All right, yep, sorry. I'm being an asshole. What do you need?
Wow, look at that, Kendra. Do you have something you need to ask this guy? Your old buddy.
Kendra is gonna square up to Tazzle, like, and she's never done this before to him, and kind of just glare in his face and be like, don't fucking try me.
Well, he's gonna just lean in and whisper in her ear, on the opposite side, and just be like, well, are we trying to keep at least a semi-good, thing with this guy? Because then we have like a long-term thing going on.
Kendra will grab Tazzle by the front of his collar and kind of just like shove him back about a head's space worth and be like, I don't care. And then let go. Spin back towards Clay and be like, we're here to collect. That is it.
Tazzle will just be like, okay, I'm sorry.
All right, the one member of your group I can fucking stand, and he is the bottom of the barrel. Fantastic. Collect what?
Money. We're here to collect assets.
Tough shit. I'm giving you nothing.
I didn't give you an option.
You don't have that kind of pull. Fuck off.
Well then, I'm sure I can talk to your lovely boss who just kicked your ass in this room. And she's gonna go talk to, like, brush past him and then try to open the door.
Kendra, it's worth noting, as your hand touches the handle, it feels like you just grabbed a stove that's on, and you immediately like, ow! Yeah, your fucking funeral, kid. Real good way to get fired, though. But I'll be my guest, and I don't have to ever see you again.
We were given a job, and that is it. We were sent here to collect money from HQ. That is all.
Yeah, see, that is not how you talk to the boss of the facility to collect reparations. This is education for a subordinate.
Jerry at this point will interject and he'll walk over to Clay and just sort of, okay, out of game. Have you guys seen the scene in Garfield where he's just like, "Please, sir, may I have more?" He's asking for more lasagna.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
Same vibes, same vibes. He's just gonna kind of look up at Clay and just be like, "Please, sir, can you pay us?"
Ah,
You're gonna have to roll persuasion, bruh.
he's going to turn around and be like, respect. Respect works. Good lad. Clay is going to kind of reach into his side coat and goes, this is what you're looking for. Right here. That's what they're owed.
Thank you, sir. He's just gonna scamper off. He's gonna scamper over to Tazzle and just sort of whisper to Tazzle, "He's going to use the old ways if that didn't work."
Kendra, as he sort of like,
What are the old ways? You're gonna hump his leg?
Tassel's actually gonna giggle at that because he kind of misses it.
Kendra, as he sort of glances over his shoulder at you, is like, huh. You found some company who knows their place. It's good for you. Maybe you'll learn too.
Kendra will brush in between both of them and just say "fuck off" as she goes by.
Kendra, can
Storming
you,
out of the place.
Kendra, as you walk by, can you make a Arcana check for me?
Not again. Kendra is in a very bad mood.
All right, Kendra, you feel that looked like it landed on 18. What the fuck?
Yeah, it also landed on an 18 on my screen, but whatever.
Yeah, it says 18
calling- I'm
for
calling
me too.
I'm calling that an 18. That's fucky wucky.
The bounce probably glitched it out.
Probably. Kendra, the ring on your finger, made of a feather, begins to glow, and you're beset by a vivid visual image of a face. It's obscured, but it's familiar and fatherly with a large beard and glowing orange eyes. And this deep voice just kind of like addresses you like, Kendra? The weight of this image like flooding your mind and the heat of it both coming from your hand and now inside of your head kind of drops you for a moment.
Am I still in this vision?
It was more like a flash, and you can feel the ring kind of pulling toward the boardroom.
Kendra is kind of just gonna slouch as she pulls into the vision, and she's gonna slam a hand or both hands on this desk, like supporting her weight. And then she's gonna run back over, reach for the handle, but like pause and like flex her hand open and closed.
Okay.
And then she's gonna bust through.
I'm gonna GM roll something.
All right. Clay has this look of like, well, that was a bad idea. And the two of you are probably more than a little shocked as you just see Kendra at first bitchy and pissy and storming away, being rather
Literally partially collapsed onto a desk.
partially faint, and then immediately run back and storm into the room. Kendra, a figure is in this room at the end of the board desk. This figure has such a immense presence to you. What's up? Yes, please. Echo. No, that's plenty of echo. I just got brought cheese. Sorry. Distracted. Emotional moment.
Yeah, I think it's enough of a box.
Why? No, I'm kidding. I'm Lisa. I'm just gonna take the labels. I'm not taking the box.
No,
Anyway,
I just didn't want you to be confused since I'm sure this comes up shit. I just saw that it's open, so probably there's.
no, it is there. She just offered me some, but I'm just gonna have a couple anyway. I don't intend to take the box home. Anyway, Kendra, this figure, as I get back to my moment here, has such an immense presence to you. You feel that even under the full weight of all of your power, you would be incapable of taking another step forward.
Kendra is hyperventilating at this point. Like beads of sweat are going down her face. Her hands are clammy. Her face is pale. Like
And this dude at the other side just kind of has this look. Like, so Tazzle and Jerry, what are you guys doing? As Clay just kind of ignores us and goes, well, all right. Guess that happened. And he just starts walking away.
After Kendra got slightly aggressively mean, Tazzle's gonna have a flashback of one of his nightmares that he had throughout the last few
So Tazzle's just going to stand there like having a bit of PTSD.
Yeah, basically almost like he's kind of possibly seen something like this before.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jerry, what about you? What are you up to? As you guys can see through the doors, Kendra is just like a ghost, like cold sweat, pale as death.
eyes wide.
Jerry's gonna peek into the room. I'm gonna roll a quick little perception check to see if I notice anything of note. Do I?
What you notice is there's only one other person in this room, and it's this gentleman in a black trench coat, black bowler hat, sort of obscuring their face. And you are able to perceive, Jerry, you are feeling physically incapable of getting even as far into this room as Kendra is. It feels like stepping into a furnace to enter this room.
Jerry is then just gonna shrug and walk over to the Void members over here, and just say, and just start to ask them, "Have you heard the good word of the Time God?"
Oh, Christ's sakes.
Oh, Lathander.
Pull a Jehovah's Witness on all of these guys and sort of go
You
from
get-
group to group.
You get this as beat it, midget.
I'm gonna go to every group.
We'll come back to that. Kendra, Tazzle being paralyzed, Jerry fucking off. You are having quite an experience here. What's Kendra thinking?
Hold on. I'm sending you something. I don't know if I'm spelling this correctly, but
Let's find out. Well, Kendra will whisper a word that the two of you. God damn it. Kendra was going to whisper a word that the two of you wouldn't comprehend if you did hear it, but it's in a quiet enough voice that under normal circumstances this person wouldn't be able to hear it from across the room. But Kendra, what you get in response is this gentleman just kind of lifts one finger up to their lips and goes, shh. And they push their palm out flat, and you are ejected out of the boardroom.
I will be right back, as I gotta take out my contacts. I've got sawdust underneath them, and now I'm crying.
Ooh,
Oh, that's
painful.
not good.
ouch!
Be right back.
Was
I'd say
Ta-
take a quick shower while you're at it. I just had an eye infection.
Hunter,
that was
would you
bad.
say? Would you say Tazzle was close enough with his high perception to be able to hear the word potentially?
you want me to roll or passive perception? Passive perception is, I think.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a perception. Let's find out. Let's find. Well, Tazzle's having kind of a moment here, so let's see if he's conscious enough to listen to it.
Do you want me to roll at disadvantage?
No, let's just see general perception. If you're capable of perceiving what she's saying on top of your little, well, yeah, you're generally pretty good at listening to things. Your ears are
He's
tuned in.
nervous from her after that, so he's probably focusing on her direction.
Your ears are sort of tuned into what's going on, and you will hear Kendra whisper this bizarre word that is not a language you understand before she is ejected out of the boardroom. Although noticeably, not with the kind of force that sends her tumbling, but with the kind of force that sort of picks her up and places her outside of the room.
Kendra is physically shaking at this point, and kind of just staring at the floor into the abyss.
So
Is that this? You, Tazzle, you being perceptive as you are, will see standing only about 10 feet away. Clay is just watching this all go down with his head. His arms are kind of crossed and his head's kind of tilted. He's just watching how Kendra plays this out.
So, what happened? Who's in there? Did we get our money? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, as well. While you were out, so this figure Clay will walk up to you and be like, "Yeah, while you were spaced out, the midget collected the cash. As for who's in there, wouldn't worry about it. Above your pay grade."
Another one.
Yeah, they hang out here a lot, unfortunately.
Seems to be the hot spot for higher ups. Must be more important than I thought.
Well, I mean, when you power almost all of your facilities operations from one place, you know, we ship our power all the way out to Veilstone from here. What can you do?
Damn. Okay, huh. That makes sense then. Huh.
Kendra's not doing so hot.
At this point, Jerry will have tired of being ejected from his religious rants, and he will return back to the group.
Yeah, you have all of these like engineers and like technicians just be like pissed off.
Jerry,
Piss off, you
please.
little psychopath.
Jerry will also. Well, actually, do I notice Kendra's not looking so great?
It's pretty clear.
Okay. Then he will begrudgingly just sort of walk over to Kendra and just whisper, "What the fuck's wrong with you?"
Hunter?
More DM notes. What's going on here?
If she doesn't really say anything, tells him, be like, Jerry, why don't you tell me about the time god?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Get my mind off some stuff.
Kendra is burning up. She not only seems to have a fever, but she feels warm, even from a little bit away.
The cold sweats or some shit.
Yeah, she's got a fever as a fire type expert, or as her specialty thing, which just means she's exothermic.
Upon noticing this, Jerry is just sort of gonna, again, begrudgingly take her hand and say, "All right, let's get you outside."
Jerry, it
yeah, I was gonna say.
It actually physically hurts to grab her hand at this point. It's like 160, 170. It's hot.
Holy
Like a hot
fuck.
aluminum slide in summer.
Jerry's gonna switch sides and just sort of kind of push her with his boot. Just sort of, it's gonna have to look really
Double
awkward because of
hands
his
on the
height, but he's just
cheeks. Yeah.
He's just going to be
Kicking the
jumping
back
up
of the
and
knee.
just sort of tapping with his boot, just sort of general
I thought
center
he
of
was gonna
body.
push her towards the
There's like
One
kicking
hand,
the back
one
of her
cheek,
knees
and
out
then
one at
push
a
her.
time.
So,
yeah.
so
like a child trying
as
to push a
Jerry
parent
is
to go the
swapping
direction.
which hands he's doing in this weird dance that Shark's shoving her down the hallway, Jerry, eventually we're gonna get to the part where she first collapsed at the desk. She's gonna get a wherewithal and then just kind of fucking sprint out of the building.
Well, her second
Yeah.
one.
Walking through the door, leaving.
At seeing this, Jerry's just going to finally hunch over and just be like, finally, I thought she'd never walk.
Tazzle, seeing you be the last one to leave, Clay kind of approaches you, and he like taps you on the shoulder. He goes, "Hey, kid,"
Yo.
and he hands you this little side wallet. He goes, "That's for you, kid. Stay respectful."
Well, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know what it was. Was it money?
Yeah, he basically handed you this little metal clip with like 500 polka dollars in it.
I could use it. Woo!
All right, as we kind of exit the building, Kendra is just fucking gone. She ran straight into Floroma City. So that's where we'll start.
Jerry will groan and just sort of look over at Tess and be like, fuck, we lost the winged one.
I like that. Thank you.
That's kind of a complicated moniker though, because one of you is a flying type expert and it's
As
not
I
her.
say, which winged one are you talking about?
The one with actual wings.
For now.
Yeah.
Well, that was right. Except I feel like Tazzles would be different. Like his arms just grow feathers.
All
She's a
right.
fucking.
I would say it would be more like an Aarakocra where they have arms too. The wings just
Jerry
separate.
Jerry will just be like, Jerry will just respond with just the brooding, angry one, and just sort of march towards the city.
The brooding, angry one. All right, you guys arrive in Floroma, and Kendra has seemingly just continued to go. She had a bit of head start on you for how quickly she was moving. Anyway, she does not seem to be not moving that fast anymore. It's very clear that she does not have the stamina to keep up this kind of running, and she will eventually pass the fuck out. But she is running for now.
Well, that was nice. I mean, $500 more. That was convenient, Dio. So needed that real bad.
Basil and Jerry, as you guys enter Floroma, somewhat tracking your compatriot. What's the plan?
Is there like a city map or something? Like, is there something that tells us what the city has to offer?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Pokemon centers always have such a thing.
To the Poke Center.
All right, let's go.
We will find our burning crazed witch eventually.
I'm going to deposit that for the time being and return to music that fits the city a little bit.
Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened!
What?
Hold on. I need to do a thing. Hold on. I want to see if I can do the thing first. Maybe zoom in real close.
What good gun?
Water, grass,
This thing is a ground steel. Nothing I do.
ground steel. Ground steel. That doesn't have a lot of weaknesses.
This thing is
Let me check for you. Yeah, it's a very good type combo. Yeah, let me check for you real quick. One of the things that this calculator does is I can go to types. I can go here. I can say you are half ground and you are half steel. He is weak against fighting, water, ground, and fire.
He's not. I tried fire and ground and it didn't do anything. It said not very effective.
There you go. I did the thing.
What did you do?
He's definitely weak to water and ground.
Who is it? I can assist.
Those are the best. Those are the best things to use.
That Pokemon master.
Wait, Kennedy, did you leave footprints?
But fire, you're right, is probably not.
Oh my god.
Maybe I didn't.
Jesus.
Whether you notice them with your perception is up to you.
Oh, come on.
Kendra, if you're going to play it as you are leaving footprints, then it will not be hard to notice, and I will ask you to roll a d8 for how many points of your Phoenix time are being uncontrollably consumed.
I know, I was about to text you that question.
You lose that many points of AWOL power.
Oh my god.
Hunter, I'm sending you this because it might clarify some things of what it felt like for her.
All right. Oh, is this your fucking notes?
Indeed. Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You understand why she's like kind of panicking.
Yeah, big man. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. I suppose you guys are just going to head off into the woods then? Or since you can't smith like you want, and Tazzle doesn't have anything he wants to do in Floroma?
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll head off and follow the tracks.
All right. I'm going to grab the two of you and into the thick of it. God damn it.
Into the thick of it. Cause we can't be where we're going.
I hate everything about that just popped into my head now.
I am chaos. Continue. Oh. Oh no. What have I done?
Boom. Reuse maps. We love those.
I love this map.
This is a turn of forest for you. And we're going to be over here.
Beautiful. I have been snot rocketed out of this forest before.
Yeah.
All right, you guys get into the this side entrance to Eterna Forest. As you guys are just sort of walking, you can see the footprints begin to be less and less combusted as they progress. And you can tell Kendra probably started to run out of steam not too long after this. This is where it's time for one of you to give me some direction here.
Forward.
Very good.
Do I say direction?
Jesus Christ.
Aye, smart.
You know, just because you said that, I'm moving over here.
God damn it.
Much intelligence.
All right. Well, Tazzle, if you're just following along the march of the Jerry,
Yeah.
The March of Jerry.
the little midget, he's not marching that fast. His legs are only like a foot long.
Ouch. Ow. Foot and a half.
Did you bring this from home?
I brought the bottle of snackle. I drank the snackle and I have water.
Oh, okay. So Jerry, you find the end of the flamey footprints. Now they are just regular indentations. And Tazzle, if your perception is high enough, which you could check for us.
Oh, yes. I can roll that. Alright, let's do it. Plus 11.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Kendra is not yet within your sight, Tazzle. Where she may have gone from here is unclear. the groan of anger at failing a roll on his best stat.
Fuck this game.
The evil laugh.
Oh my god, you're gonna choke.
This is bullshit. We're gonna die, guys. Oh god.
You sound like a fucking deranged serial killer, and it's scary to me.
On this pitch, do it right. Oh,
You ruined stuff.
ruins it. I'm not bad about that.
That's okay. I'm bringing you down.
It is a me problem. Where are we? Tazzle fucked up. Jerry, you guys get
where I'm going.
the edge of a forest section.
Now in a Willy Wonka scene.
Alright, so can Jerry mist up and then roll a perception check at advantage being over the tree line?
That would be a disadvantage for finding someone under the tree line.
Right. Jerry will plunk his ass on the ground and look hard with squinty little eyes. Perception. Bang. I found possibly something.
You roll slightly better than Tazzle. Between the two of you, you can follow the indentations a bit farther into the forest, at which point you will hear the subtle sounds of someone profusely sobbing. It only takes another moment or so following these trails to see a fetal position Kendra against a large oak tree.
Jerry will walk over. Do I perceive any heat coming off of her?
She seems to have burnt out.
Jerry will take off his coat and cover her with it. Or not his coat, but his cape.
His cape. The spiky shit that was poorly leathered.
Correct.
I am
It's
wearing a cape and a top hat, sir. I've got the best grip here.
It's like it wants to be a blanket, but it's a blanket made of fuckwit, and it's very spiky. So, Kendra, you do get this small action of like, oh, this is like pleasant.
Oh, hey, hang on. Can I roll? Is pickpocketing sneak?
That is sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight
Yeah.
of hand.
Sleight of hand. All right.
You're gonna have to get a
Physical
high. It's in the
dexterity.
bottom of my bag.
You moved it there once you knew what I was doing.
Let's see the sleight of hand roll. The arbiter will decide.
Ah, fuck. Where has it gone? Where is it going?
You know what I love? Krabby has a sleight of hand proficiency. I love it.
That's bullshit.
Look, Krabby.
What? My intelligence?
No, it's not against anything. It's just, can you make a sleight of hand check?
Hang on. I'm working on it. I had to restart my computer yesterday, and it wiped everything.
Aye.
That's what you
There's
get
something
for trying to
Ah, the
super.
computer's probably working a lot better now.
It is. Wrecked so much shit. I was running macros.
I had an internet
Um,
issue where it was cutting half my internet speed down on my computer, and I'm plugged in. That I'm paying what I'm paying for, and I ended up reformatting my computer, and I got the full power again. It's fucked up.
Where the fuck is the character sheet? Harry has not died. God damn. Oh, wait, here it is. Hey. It's fucking empty. God damn it all. Alright, I think I've got a +2 sleight of hand. Oh,
Kendra immediately understands what you're doing, grabs your wrist, and kind of like squeezes it a little bit as she looks up at you angrily and says,
Yeah.
"Don't you
Wasn't that
fucking
one?
dare."
Jerry,
He probably like told you he was about to reach in his
Jerry, with that low of a sleight of hand, you're going to reach into the bag and just immediately spill it everywhere.
Jerry's going to
Mine
try to
was
recover.
much more violent and fun.
Jerry's going to try to recover from this, saving face, saying, "I'm looking for water. Is there any water?"
Bullshit.
Kendra doesn't know that.
Kendra knows exactly what you're looking for. She's not retarded.
Is there any water, Hunter? Help me pull this off.
Be a deception check.
Yeah, that's it. Jerry, make a deception check. You're trying to beat Kendra's charisma.
Yes.
Which is very high.
Oh my god, I've got a 0+ for deception. Let's come on, nat 20.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's vividly aware that you're lying. You are. You are in
out,
there, you false.
out of game or out of character. I so badly want to have Jerry just say, "Cry about it," and then grab the hand and just fuck off into the bushes. I won't. I have self-preservation skills.
You kill your ass.
Hey, can Tazzle, Jerry, and Kendra each make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
4.
11.
The bag having spilled.
Oh, great.
The bag having spilled and revealed the mummified hand to open light.
Ah,
person-
shit.
The person least in control of their arcane tendencies at the moment being Kendra.
Which
Will
would make
find
sense.
the mummified hand now clasped in your palm, whispering demonically in your ear. Shh. Wake up, Shh. Oh, go away. Wait.
Kendra's gonna take the hand and shove it back into the bag.
Damn.
Damn, is it?
You really want us to fuck with the hand, don't you? No, we're scared. Fuck off.
Just be sure to use lotion. God damn it.
Fucking, Hunter, do the others hear the fucking...
They do not.
Because you're touching it. Right.
No, they
Well, it's
are
an
voices
area of effect.
seemingly in your head.
Lovely. More voices in my head. Great.
I hear voices in my head.
They will see, though. The hand seems to shake a bit on its own as Kendra's holding it. Almost like a creature in anticipation. And
Nope.
Jerry, being both a ghost type master and having rolled the highest in Arcana, is going to deduce that this is not a mundane object.
Jerry doesn't view it as an object at all. It's the sister's hand.
No,
Yes,
no.
You're going to realize that it is not simply a piece of remains anymore. The Jinn has changed it.
God damn it.
It's an artifact. Kind of an artifact. But
You're like, oh.
it's a wondrous item. Sort of.
Like the Ring
Sort
of
of.
Power. He's gonna quote Gimli. We should destroy it. Actually, that's not a quote. That's not a quote. Don't yellow man me. He never says that.
So,
That's so evil. I love it.
It's not a quote. I know the Gimli quotes. He says something very different.
Because you misquoted, I shall not destroy. Anyway,
Moving on.
Except I did indeed say that should be destroyed. As I
That's
point
fair.
out a shaking finger.
Kendra is just gonna wipe the tears on her face and she's putting everything back in her bag, putting it over her shoulder and being like, now you know why I didn't give it to you the first time. And just start walking back.
Jerry's
the,
gonna
valid
shout,
question for Tazzle, the valid question for Tazzle to ask is the only one who's not wrapped up in ghost bullshit is, why do you want it?
yeah, what is up with this rotten ass hand?
Jerry's gonna look over at him and say, it could be useful, but, as he calls after Kendra, it should be buried 12 feet down, out of respect, and so no one can touch the fucker.
Fuck off, cunt.
Double the distance. Oh, I'll put
12
my
feet.
hand on Jerry's shoulder and say, I know exactly how you feel.
It could be useful,
It's okay.
but
Jerry's just gonna look up at Tazzle.
of the things that fell out of Kendra's bag,
Oh.
Kendra, roll me a d4.
Ah, fuck.
I
Someone
have
with
many
cookies
things
being
in my
nice.
pocket.
What? And it's massive little pocket sauce.
I know! That's why I said it, except I didn't tell him.
Can we make-
Kendra, the magic coin in its silver state
Oh, Jesus.
hits the ground and splits into two. There are now two phantom silver coins on the ground.
I will leave it to mend back together again.
This is not how the coin works.
Then I will pick up one. I guess.
The coin you touch first will solidify into a $50 bill. The other reforming to a silver coin, having lost some of its sheen. But you gain $50.
Thank you, Jerry.
What's that laugh for?
The coin.
Let's fight
Oh.
something, guys. Let's fight something.
You guys want to blow off some steam?
I need to
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
roll some damage dice that'll won't hit for at least 3 out of 4 attacks.
Who feels like finding a forest monster to fight?
Me. Come on, guys, we gotta level up for this gym battle soon. I have fucking Pokemon that suck that need to get going. Dopey, I choose you!
I have. God damn it, Dopey. Yeah.
Oh, what was the fucking sloth's name in,
Did
Slacking.
Oh, there is a slacking, that's right. I was gonna say...
Mhm.
You mean Flash? Are you talking about Flash from
I was thinking
Zootopia?
Flash. Flash. I was thinking of Flash, yeah. from
I knew
Zootopia.
exactly what he was talking about as soon
But when I said
Sloth.
that, I thought of the sloth Pokemon because he bitch slapped me in the Emerald game. Like 18
God
times.
damn it. I'm so proud that everyone just ignored me there.
What happened?
exactly.
All right. What's the plan, folks?
Let's find something, guys. Group thing, group fight. People or Pokemon, actually. Yeah, I don't know. Let's fight some people. Picture I choose you.
Yeah, we can go looking for big bad Pokemon.
I'm gonna get
Mom.
You guys can do the following. I have several possible boss fights queued up for you here in this area.
Oh wait,
Just
I don't. I'm not prepped for a boss fight at all.
What it is time for.
You know what a boss fight.
You're not
What I
supposed
require.
to correct.
Then
What I require from the three of you is a D20 each.
Twanky each.
Oh god.
I don't think I even have a weapon.
Good.
Good, he said.
Good.
Fuck.
You have a weapon, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, you melted your steel pipe.
No, I still have this steel pipe. It's just melted on one end.
Oh, that's pretty
10
cool.
plus 6 is 20,
Do
24
something.
plus 11. And 24 plus 11 is 35. Okay.
Do what you can do in Resident Evil Outbreak File 2, where you can, if you play Dave, I don't know, he's not a mechanic, but he's like a handyman type guy, and he can, if you find a steel pipe, you can put concrete, and he's the only one that can like make a makeshift mace, and he just fucking smashes shit with it.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I
You
like
can
that.
actually
I
do it to
need-
another character that does more damage with it, though. It's pretty cool.
I need the following. Each of you needs to roll for me the D6.
This is exciting, guys. This is my favorite part.
And from the three options, pick one. Well, from the two options, because y'all suck. Pick
I think
Two?
2 is telling us something.
I think it's telling us something.
Agreed.
We picked
Two
3
would be
last
good.
time, I think, right? I think last con. I think we did. I don't know.
It's a very poor decision.
2? We're about to get dick kicked, everybody.
Which one of you is walking in front of the group?
I believe that would be Kendra. She stormed off.
She's running off. We're going with her.
I'm
Good.
pissed off because you pissed me off.
And I'm pissed off because you won't respect the dead.
I'm pissed off because you're
Yes.
retarded.
He has a valid point.
I love
Yeah,
this.
he
You
has-
tried to steal my shit.
I
He has a
stole
valid
from the
point. about
woman.
respecting the dead.
It's the
I
crowd.
would explain if you asked me why, but instead you choose to steal from me in my time of discomfort and need.
I put a cape over you.
Trust me, that did nothing for loyalty level of my counter. I'm fucking.
Hey, Kendra.
Jerry knew it was magic. He doesn't give a fuck. He's seen traumatic shit with the church.
Kendra.
You've seen nothing with the church. You just
Actually,
joined the church. You've seen nothing.
Actually, no, I'm not going to reveal that. Never mind.
Miss Kendra.
What?
You are in front of the party, yes? You agree to this?
Fine.
Fantastic. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, Jesus.
Kendra's just like yelling over her shoulder. She fucking. Saving
She's not entirely watching where she's going, yelling back at
Like,
Jerry.
you stole from me. I would have explained everything if you weren't a cunt.
Jerry's going to yell back, I didn't need explaining. It should be buried regardless of the magic.
This is a dangerous forest, Kendra. You should be watching where you're going.
My fucking Slowpoke has a
Oh no.
-2.
Oh no.
For now.
Kendra,
Yes.
for the time being, you're not participating in this fight. You're incapacitated as the top half of your body is going to be consumed.
Oh, lovely.
Are you fucking kidding me? I don't have a Pokeball. Fuck this game.
What is that? Oh,
Yeah.
That is a badass fucking creature that I wish I had. That is a
That is a
phenomenal
Vileplume.
Vileplume.
No, not a Vileplume.
That is entirely incorrect.
Vileplume's the other one. That's
Fucking,
Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell's the previous one.
Fuck's sake!
Oh my
Fucking
god,
fuck.
I'm
Victory
depressed. I
Bell,
can't-
Jesus! That's why I
Yes.
mixed it up with
Oh my
Vileplume. I was like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
the
say-
bees. I know. I was thinking of that too. I was like, yeah, that sounds right for like half a second. I'm like, wait. No. Yeah,
All right, the two of you will see Kendra's head just get by something that falls from a tree.
Ooh. We will say good riddance and fuck off. I'm kidding.
Good
And that was how Kendra's character died immediately after an emotional moment.
Right.
Jerry will go into a rage and he will sprint at it and lunge with his fists.
I'm gonna send Tinder out. Unless I'm not supposed to do this. Is this supposed to be a people versus Pokemon battle, or is this a Pokemon battle included?
It's a wild Pokemon battle. The only rule is one Pokemon at a time. You can also participate as a person.
Okay.
So
So I'll send Tinder out.
Jerry ran forward. The first thing I need is a turn order.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry.
fuck
Yeah.
yeah! All right,
that's,
yeah. Let's roll that real quick.
I will be going last.
You will not be included at the moment.
But I wanted to punch from the inside out.
Well, then roll the initiative.
All right, man. All right, Drax. Softer on the inside than it is on the
You
outside.
can
I
certainly
wanted to
try.
show when you move.
I need one for Tinder too, Tazzle.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Here, this will be Tinder's.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Wow.
All right. So I'm going to make the turn order as follows. You are first from your struggle bug time, and then Tinder will be the fast little burb that, god damn it, add turn order, please. Please add turn.
What a long name for Tinder.
Long name for Tinder?
Yeah, because I'm fucking baffled. She's being a smart ass. What else is new? All right.
Yeah.
All right, Kendra. As you're walking along, suddenly it gets very dark and uncomfortably moist, and your skin starts to feel a little icky.
Oh, you're getting digested. Let's go.
Oh, God, let's go. I don't know if you're excited.
What do you want to
about
do,
that.
Kendra?
Can I do the new thing?
What's the new thing? You choose me. Okay. That consumes what? 1 or 2 points? I can't remember.
1.
1 point? Yeah, give it a shot.
So strength.
Yep, strength-based attack. You also need to subtract 1 point whether or not this succeeds or not.
Right. Just using it to cast. Yeah.
Using the it's exactly mana to consume for the cast, so you are left with 1 less mana point. And let's see if you hit or not.
Right, why was my character's being dumb?
Okay. So again, subtracting mana will leave you like this, and then that is going to be enough to deal damage. So Kendra, you get to roll me because it is an unarmed attack. 1d6 plus your strength modifier, fire damage.
Okay. It is. Why is it being dumb? It's saying that I don't have access to the person.
You've done 7 points of fire damage to this thing's gullet. It's very unhappy about this. Tinder, you're up. As it starts to kind of like cough and sputter a little bit.
Tinder will go fly up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can only make it here. He'll go there, and he will. Actually, yeah, he'll go 25. I'm sorry. Yes, 25 fly, 20 walking. So yeah, he can fly there, and he will. I guess quick attack for dice 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'll do a peck attack.
He'll try.
Try to, yeah. Wow, 6 quick attack. Holy shit.
Let's find out. He will succeed in a peck attack.
Holy shit.
It's a fucking miracle. Tinder's not worthless.
I know for once. He almost never hits these things. That's
All right.
flying damage.
Tinder will do 7 flying damage. All right.
That's
The creature
bad.
seems to sputter and cough once again on the verge of vomitus. Tazzle, you're up.
Is Kendra still in its mouth?
Yes.
Is she considered grappled? Most likely. So... I'll just move up to here. Actually, I'll move over to here. I'll try to pull her out.
Meanwhile, what are you doing, Jerry?
Well, again, I was gonna go for the punch. I have to ask though, horrifically inappropriate. Is Kendra's backpack still exposed?
Oh my god! Jerry,
Dude.
fuck off!
Due to the amount of her that is currently being eaten, it would be difficult to access her pack. Some of it is exposed, but it would be difficult to open it.
Alrighty. I'll just go wail on it.
You would have to like cut the bottom of it open.
No, I won't go that far. Let's get the friend out of the big black bean.
Tazzle, make a contested strength check against this thing's strength.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I will tell you if you manage to be stronger than its maul.
He will be very impressed.
No, I'm rolling a Cinder, my bad. That's not. Oh wait. That's okay.
That works.
But I don't know what he's
That's
thinking.
that's pretty good. Jerry, simultaneously roll your damage for me.
That's the best I've ever got. Pretty
Damage?
good.
So wait, what does fist do? Is that a D4?
Are you just punching the shit out of it? And you're just straight up without any enhanced abilities or anything. You're just gonna punch.
Oh, I lied. I still have an iron pipe. I whack it with an iron pipe.
No, you don't, because I broke it last time I was in my other form.
No, you melted half of it, not all of it. I still have
I
half of
broke
it.
it in half and chucked it across the room. You don't have a pipe.
Fuck you, you cunt. Alright, I beat on it with
What you do have is the hilt of a bone spear, which can be used as a
Fuck you, cunt.
staff.
Alright, then I have a staff, damn it.
Yeah, I go.
This-
I actually don't know how much damage a staff is supposed to do. Hold on, let me check my DM notes.
Well, the spear's
Anybody
supposed to do 1d6.
Anybody know this off the top of their head? Yes, but the spear, but that's a sharp thing.
Right, so it should be less than that. Quarterstaff.
Not necessarily. It's a different kind of damage.
Do you have no
Yeah,
other
quarter-
weapons?
quarterstaff's 1d6.
Quarterstaff is a D6 bludgeoning, yeah, versus the spear is a D6 piercing.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me a D6 plus your strength modifier as you whack him with the freshly carved bone staff.
Just screaming, get fucked, you eggplant! And I do no damage to him.
So you have to roll the hit, please, too.
I did earlier. I rolled 17.
They rolled 17. Oh, 17 is plenty. And then 9 points of, we'll call this normal type damage. Boom. And Tazzle, through the damage this thing has taken, your 20 will be enough to pull Kendra free. And as Kendra comes tumbling out and the creature recoils back, it's going to unleash a gout of gastric acid upon you all. Let's go ahead and visualize this, shall we? I'm just trying to see if Tinder is going to get hit by it, basically. And it looks like the answer is no. Tinder will not be in the cone, but the three of you will be.
Lovely.
So, the following needs to happen. Dexterity saving throws from each of you. Kendra at disadvantage.
Lovely. Oh, fuck off!
Okay, so I rolled a d6, but I got a crit. So can we call that a crit?
Now we can call it an 8, or you can roll a d20.
Fuck. God damn it!
I know. I like seeing the no.
I want to take the other one. I want to take the other one.
Sucks to suck. God damn.
That's terrible.
All right. So did any of you fail the DC by more than 5? Yeah, Kendra did, and obviously Jerry did. All of you are going to take this much poison damage. 14 poison damage. Jerry and Tazzle will be coated in such a way that they... Oh, sorry, not Jerry and Tazzle. Tazzle is the only one who managed to avoid this. Jerry and Kendra will be coated to the point that they are poisoned.
The fucking shocking effect it has when you're running around as poisoned.
The three of you, exactly. The three of you are going to be temporarily poisoned. This is a three round poison. Which brings us back to Tinder in the turn order.
Yeah, Tinder, get in there, bro. I mean, lady. Just gonna fly right up and hit it. Just smack.
You're safe.
Oh, I'm gonna go back to Tinder again.
Oh, I stuck the fuck out of my tongue. No. I think I broke my tongue. Fucking skill, apparently. Ow.
Are you okay?
Is this the
No.
yearly effect?
No.
I think this happened last year too, right?
God damn. It's okay. I'll check later. All right.
Give me a Percocet.
What's that? No, I'll be okay. Tazzle, that's... What else are you doing? That's only your quick attack. What else are you doing?
Yeah. There's my my nothing, my peck of nothingness.
Yeah, you're fuck all, as Tinder's too afraid to get close to this thing at this point. Tazzle, you're up.
I'm going to pull these two back a little bit, if I can.
Who?
Be like, guys, back up this way.
I mean, if they're willing, you can do that. If they're unwilling, you have to fight them.
I will attempt to grapple each one.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Not
forcibly
grapple, but,
drag.
like, grab him by the bag and grab Jerry by, I don't know,
Okay,
whatever he's got.
Alright, well, the question is, are Jerry and Kendra going to fight you on this?
Why are we backing up? So we don't get eaten?
So you don't get another poison blast to the teeth.
Oh, yeah, okay. Kendra will back up.
As Victory Bell tells you to breathe deep.
Breathe deep.
Yeah, I'll head over.
Now be a good little coward and breathe deep.
Yeah.
Jerry's just gonna shout back to the bean, "Shut the fuck up before I touch you."
That would be a thing.
Alright, well, I guess the guys are going to back out of the range of the spit. That leaves it Jerry's turn.
I don't actually think Jerry has any ranged abilities. Fuck it. I'm gonna throw.
Throw.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll throw Borghild into the fray.
All right, toss Borghild out and roll initiative for them.
Fuck yeah, Borghild.
Borghild immediately every time. Okay, every time Borghild hits the field, it's for some bullshit. Every time.
Well, I need a sniper, damn it.
you never deploy Borghild to hang out with them. It's only for bullshit. So,
Yeah, dude, you could put him like in a tree with me, and we'll just like hang out, and he'll
Wait.
just be the snipe.
how did Kendra get removed from the turn order? The fuck?
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Usually just pushes them. Oh, yeah.
She was right here. Okay.
I love that.
Yes, Borghild just turns around. Borghild sees the giant fucking cuddled, consumed war monster, and he just looks back at you as like, just once to say hi.
Just a,
Jerry,
it's like it
wait,
dropped
does he?
into the hell.
Did Borghild talk? Hang on, wait a sec.
As you kind of look back at him, Ooh, what? You look back to him, and he's just like looking up shit. He just has his arms up, like the fuck.
Jerry's just gonna point and say, "Do as you're told."
This is now the creature's turn, and the creature is going to look at the thing closest to it. Hey, Tinder, make a Constitution saving throw or be consumed.
Constitution saving throw. Alright, let me check. I think he's got. He's a flat con. Okay.
It's dirty because it's con, because he has so many vines they're hard to dodge. But can you resist the sticky and the poison? And oh no, Tinder! Oh my little lad! Tinder is swallowed whole,
Oh,
so
fuck.
fucking tiny. Wow.
and the thing closes its leaf on top of him. Borghild, you're up. Oh, actually, Borghild doesn't play the first time she's in the rotation. Sorry, Kendra, you're up.
Yes.
Kendra is going to throw out Firebolt.
Firebolt's like the fuck.
And he would be like, yes! Fighting!
Combat. Finally. Giving me an initiative roll for him. There will be blood. Alright, well he joined combat after, so he's gonna be after Tinder. Oh wait, no, not after Tinder. Tinder only rolled a Tinder rolled a 19, right?
You're high 19, yeah.
Yeah, so actually Kendra should be here. So Tinder actually should have gotten a turn first. I fucked up. Hey, we'll do Tinder now, and then we'll go to Townsend. Tinder, you have been consumed.
Oh yeah, I was like, I already went, but then I was like, oh no, it's just my con save.
Tinder, what are you going to do? You've been
This seems like a
consumed.
thing where quick attack doesn't really work in this situation. Shall it not?
Inside of him.
Is that a yeah?
Yeah,
Peck
no
him
quick
from
attack.
the inside out.
No quick attack.
Peck him.
Yeah, I'm gonna peck him. Wow.
Oh my god.
All right. Peck him for how much damage?
It's 1d10 plus 3. Oh, you fucking bitch ass roll.
A significant amount of damage. As you can see, he goes and he starts choking. Firebolt doesn't go the first time he's in combat. Kendra took your turn. Tazla, you're up. Oh, also, Kendra. D8 of poison damage.
Oh yeah, I have the purple thing on me. Is that just for Jerry, or is that just for me?
No, you failed, right? I fucked up.
Yeah, I think Jerry.
Oh, I fucked up. You passed. Jerry's supposed to be poisoned. I fucked up. Jerry,
I do
you
have
almost
purple.
got out. You almost got out of it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Kendra, you take 5 points of poison damage. Jerry, you were supposed to take a D8 of fire damage. Let's see how much you take. or not fire, poison. Jerry, you're going to take 1 point of poison damage.
Let's go.
But Tazzle, what else are you doing on your turn?
I'll. Oh, shit. You guys already attacked us with punches and shit. Well,
Guys, let's back up so we're not in range. Runs back in for a whip.
yeah, I don't know. Not a smart move. I guess I'll still stand here. I will.
You have a phone, sure. I'll check the back. Yeah, I'll check the back. Don't worry.
This thing seems extra big. So. Oh man. Alright, I'll do. I don't really want to run in for a whip attack, but maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I'll try that new thing. See if I can get some decent attack on this thing. I mean, if we attack it ourselves. We're already kind of fighting it ourselves, but. Fuck. Alright. I will go up. I'll actually move up, so let's see. Does it count to walk? No, you can't walk through allies. So, 1.
You can if you have enough movement speed to get to the other side of them. It's like slipping past them.
Wait, I got 35 movement now. So. That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't need to get that close. I guess I can get up to here, and I'll attempt to whip it.
So what do Kendra and Jerry think after Tazzle yanks both of you out of the way so you don't get poisoned? He proceeds to run in for a melee attack.
Kendra will just be like, "The fuck are you doing?"
Tazzle, what's the plan?
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20. I can whip from here, because that's 10, so that would be... That distance works, I think, right?
Okay.
I don't have to...
Yeah, you can whip. What's the plan? Well,
No,
actually, wait. No. Yeah, you have to be there, I was going to say.
Alright, so I'm going to attempt to whip. That's going to be... So it would be a +2, so it's dex.
Just a straight up whip? That's the
Can I
plan?
try to use my mana for the attempt that extra attack? We'll try that out.
You are going to attempt your Wind Fury.
Yes.
So Wind Fury is an enchantment. This will last by concentration for 1 minute. So you can spend 3 points to activate it.
Okay. So I'll use 3.
So you guys will see Tazzle's arms start to have a little bit of swirling, almost visible, like because it's moving fast enough, white wind around each of his forearms that kind of runs down to his hand and down his weapon.
Interesting.
Alright. Now it's just going to be a regular straight dex roll? Or do you want me to use...
Yeah, you're just going to roll an attack roll now. And it's a matter of how high you roll.
Let's see. Tazzle, don't fuck this up.
You're looking for a natty 18 or higher. Negative, rubber ducky. Not enough to do damage either. So your whip is kind of like out of control a little bit and doesn't land for anything meaningful. Jerry, you're up again.
Jerry's gonna charge in, this time to the side, to do another swipe with his good old stave.
Quarterstaff, yeah. All right. Jerry, you need to roll.
Yep, I forgot about that.
Less roll to hit in this case, more roll to damage. Jerry, you were unsuccessful in doing meaningful damage. You take your second poison tick, I think.
All right, so that's a 1d8.
Yes, sir.
Zip, 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 zip.
Although, hopefully I didn't fuck up the turn there. But either way, we'll just still. Even if I did you one too many poison ticks, I still know that's your second, so you're only owed one more. Even if I fucked up. 2 points of damage. The dude who you're fighting, the creature, you can see its stomach move in this like disgusting ulceration pattern, and its skin almost seems to get harder, and Tinder, for not being able to break out, you're going to take
my
19 points of normal damage,
That's insane.
as the first stage of digestion is to crush you.
No.
And again, he looks a little stronger now, having partially consumed you.
Oh man.
Borghild.
Borghild, my boy, he's gonna use his razor leaf real quick. Actually, no. I lied. Not razor leaf. I'm gonna hit him with icy winds.
Kennedy was going to be so mad at you.
No, I was gonna let him learn on his.
I pay attention.
Tinder
Good
has
job.
learned enough.
Enough.
All right, Jerry, that is actually enough.
Check. Da-da-da. So the damage being back.
7 points of icy damage.
It's not horrible. It's
All
not
right.
great.
As a reaction to this, two things will happen. Enough damage has been produced that Tinder gets vomited.
Oh good.
And alongside vomiting up his current meal, there is a blast of acid.
Oh.
Those within this cone
I knew I should have moved this side.
will require a dexterity saving throw, please. Poor Kendra. Oh, good. Oh, good.
Okay, so
This is awful. Good news is Kendra can't be repoisoned.
this is Firebolt.
Nice fireball.
Not bad, Fireball.
It says 18, but yeah, go.
Not bad, not bad. Jerry, where's the Borghild roll?
Oh,
Also not
shit.
bad.
He is in there, isn't he?
Oh, he in there.
He's right in the fucking right in the middle.
Oh, he in there, all right.
I did not mean to roll both of those.
Well, unfortunately, the first one was a 1, so that's bad news bears.
Okay.
Wait, is Borghild weak to poison?
Fuck. Hang on, let me check.
Mm,
Oh yeah. Fuck.
Is
it a grass?
Ice?
No. No.
He is weak to poison.
No. Fuck. Oh.
See the. Okay, that's perfectly balanced as all things should be.
I like it.
Tazzle, that's going to be 13 to you, and you will find yourself poisoned.
Oh.
That's going to be Firebolt. You managed to not get poisoned and also rolled at least a 15, so you've hit the saving throw. You, sir, take 6 points of poison damage. Borghild, you take, yeah, you got it, 26 poison damage and find yourself poisoned. And then Kendra, you managed to save as well, so you'll only take 6 more poison damage. As everybody is now coated in some level of boiling hot stomach acid, we're just having a great time. Tinder, you're up.
Tinder will do his thing with.
I would suggest moving. Firebolt's about to come in and fucking blow some shit up.
Okay.
Or
I'm
don't,
gonna-
or don't fuck up Firebolt's plans. It'll be hilarious.
Alright, well, I'll do a quick attack then. And then Tinder will, as an action, disengage and fly over.
Quick attack and whack.
Disengage action.
Like, move.
He did. Tinder fucks off. Fantastic. So 3 points of damage and then fucks right off. That makes it Firebolt's turn.
Yeah, the firebolt is going to move. Where was it? Here.
Charmeleon is
He's
such
going-
a cool fucking Pokemon, I'm telling you.
And Zen.
And he's going to use Flame Burst. So I need to make
Flame Burst. Are you
He's not-
sure?
Bruh,
Are you
fucking-
sure? That's a scary one.
DM hint, are you sure? I don't know how to make a circle. I don't make a circle. Oh, circle. I am there. Yeah,
That is-
sure.
That is not 5 feet.
5 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Flame,
sure.
Flamber says you release the fireball that explodes on contact. Choose a point in your range, which is 40 feet. Any creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. All right. And you're going to aim it correctly.
Yeah.
And you want what? A dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. His dexterity saving throw looks like this. That's a 7.
You ain't going to do it. It's a solid no. So, D8 plus 5?
Mm-hmm.
I just saw your circle.
Right.
Where's the damage? There it is. All right, an amount of fire damage has been done.
It's double.
Kendra, it is your turn.
Honey.
Let's see. What do I have in my pocket? Absolutely nothing. Okay.
Kendra, what is she good for? Absolutely none.
She's going this way.
He's been waiting to say that for 2 years.
She's gonna move out of range. Into the code.
Hey. Okay. Whoops. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, take a D8 of poison. I think this is your second tick or your third tick. I think it's your second tick of 6. Tazzle.
Yep.
Your turn.
Do I take a die 8? First or at the end?
At the end of your turn.
And
I'm gonna attempt to whip this guy.
speaking of it, go ahead.
Okay. That's an additional thing they could do on the advanced roller, is if what you rolled with your chosen name would go next to it, so you could always find like who the rolls were for. You just click on it and it uses their name. That would have been a cool addition.
That's a good feature. Should recommend that to them. Tazzle, you've gone ahead and missed something.
That was my whip. I'm gonna move away.
All right,
In this
move
direction.
to where you wish to move and take a D8 of poison damage on your first tick.
I'll go here. And
It's gonna hurt it.
oh my god, I knew it was gonna fucking happen. I was like, I'm gonna get the max damage on this watch, and it happens. I can't get a high damage roll, but I can get a high damage roll on me.
1, 2. I'm counting. I have to denote your poison ticks here so I remember. And then Taz has taken 1. I don't think Borghild has taken a poison tick yet. They have not. And then that's everyone who's poisoned, right? Yes. Okay, Jerry, you're up.
Again, Jerry will cock back with his quarterstaff and bring it down on this giant vegetable. And I will miss.
You will fail.
I'm just an old man beating his cabbage with a stick. I love it.
Start off as a bell sprout.
Jerry, take 1d8 poison damage at the end of your turn, and you will find yourself able to expel the poison after this.
Just in time.
Take 3 more. So Jerry, that leaves you with not a lot of HP left after that 3 more damage. And
This is becoming quite dangerous, actually.
yes, it is, especially because you haven't been paying attention to this boss's mechanics. And as I leave us off for the night, on this creature's turn, it looks for the nearest thing to it, and it's going to attempt to consume Jerry.
I have so many regrets.
Jerry, make a Constitution saving throw.
God fucking damn it. Give me a moment. I need to breathe. Okay, I got good constitution. All right,
I have
let's kill it.
so many.
Huh?
Jerry, in its empowered state, you are swallowed whole. And you know what the best part about that is? Is that's where I'm leaving it for the week.
Ah, I knew it.
Damn it. Oh.
So,
Fuck.
we'll pick up here next week.
Do you have any drinks? You drink in the belly.
I got some potions, but they're for Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm going to denote the turn order here, so I know for next time. So, what do you guys think? What did you think of today's session? Are we happy? Are we hunky-dory?
That was a good one. I made $500.
That was great.
That was good.
I apologize for Kendra being such an asshole, but many things were said and done to trigger her anger, and you guys all fucked up in doing that. So you get what you get.
Kendra also kind of had a hard day character-wise.
A hard couple days character-wise, and you're not helping.
You're not helping. Nom noms.
So,
Fucking you get to see the return of Clay.
oh yes.
Tazzle, that was your first mistake. After knowing everything Kendra's been through with Clay, to be nice to him and be like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going?"
Well, it worked though. It got what he wanted.
I could have been like, I could have done exactly what I used to do and just be like, "Sup, dirty bitch, suck a dick." I mean, if he was to hear, if Tazzle heard what he said about the sisters, he probably would be a little more upset about it. But back what he said
Meanwhile-
to you in the caves.
Oh my god, yeah.
Meanwhile, Jerry, how are you feeling today? This is a great. You have the most interesting end of today.
Jerry's getting what he deserved.
Yeah, I have just gotten the ability to make cool shit. I can't die yet.
I
Eventually,
know. Isn't it fucking
Jerry's
depressing?
getting what he deserved.
I
Jerry
always
will
wonder how much
fall
health he loses.
eventually, but not yet.
This is what happens when we don't pay attention to boss mechanics. Colloquially known in the Dungeon Master chats as "fuck around and find out."
I found out. I don't want to keep finding out. This is bullshit. Can Jerry? I might have to start next session with a prayer to the time god to reverse time to when I wasn't in the mouth.
A prayer to the time god is not the best way to get out of this situation.
It's not, but
If
it's worth a
anything-
shot.
No, babe, if that goes wrong, that just means okay. And if you get a nat 1, you just instantly get digested and die. Fucking,
Just
he's
instant
saving
digestion.
you. He's saving you the time of like waiting to die.
Oh, no.
The problem with your logic is you're assuming the time god gives enough fucks to do anything in this situation.
I'm
This
not
is also
relying
true.
on it. It would just be cool.
This is basically what I'm gonna link this picture. It's a
Hey, this has happened. It's funny. This is deja vu. This has happened before in the other group, actually.
This is Borg. This is what Jerry does to Borg Guild every time he gets fucking put out.
Borg kills like, go get him. Oh, yeah.
Go get him, and he just throws him into like 80 dudes into like mid combat.
Ay. Well, Jerry, it'll be on your homework to figure out how you're going to survive this.
I would say with the power of God, but you just wiped that one away.
Yeah. You really need to work on your cleric abilities a bit more if you intend to rely on the power of God in anime.
I really, really would. I would love to turn Jerry into a more or less wholesome character by the end of his arc.
Ay. We'll find out. Yeah, that is not what you have been sub-chatting to me about. The powers you are seeking will not lead to a wholesome character.
What do you mean? Necromancy is not an evil trait.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It absolutely is.
Apparently and fundamentally an evil ability.
Fundamentally, but it can be used for good.
Ay.
Yeah, in Diablo 2, it's a balanced use thing, but it's a little different in Diablo 2 though.
Funny you
Jesus.
should mention
But it
Diablo.
is-
I'm currently playing Diablo 4.
Oh, did you finally start that?
I'm playing it right now. I've got the barbarian class. I'm in the snow.
You son of a bitch.
Well,
Alright.
I'm in the snow.
Alright. Well, if
Um,
no one has any other questions, I'm going to depart for today. But I hope people enjoyed today's session. Anybody have any questions, comments, anything they need to cover before I leave?
Nope.
Not at the moment.
think so.
Other than, can Jerry harvest things from this boss battle if we beat it?
To be determined.
Okay.
That depends on too many things for me to give you an answer. I'm going to give you a strong maybe.
And furthermore, this is less of a question on specifics, but have we already met the Dark or Ghost Guardians? I have no memory of it.
No.
The answer is no.
Okay.
You have not.
Okay. That is good to know.
Well, actually, you know what? That's not entirely true.
What?
You have been influenced by one of those two things. And that's all I will say.
What?
The Nightmare guy?
Could be something from a long fucking time ago.
We have been influenced? Dark or ghost, you said?
Yeah. I want to use one as a battery.
I have no idea.
You got some balls to walk up to something with the power of a guardian and say, hey, give me.
I'm going to use you to power my car.
Nice Rick and Morty reference.
Thank you. Thank you. I was wondering if someone was going to pick that.
I approve. I approve and I depart. So
All right,
good luck.
sir.
Good luck figuring out how to do. I'm curious what you'll come up with. Maybe Kennedy will help you. Maybe she won't. Kennedy, I hope you enjoyed the probably sooner than you expected character drop. I have plans.
Oh, that was a lot sooner than I expected. I was not anticipating that interaction today, but it was very good. I got super excited over here, and I literally had to mute myself because I was like screaming like a little girl. I was like, yes! I was like,
Who is that?
none of your fucking business. That's what
Someone
The guy
very,
in the main room.
someone very important to Kendra's story.
Okay, so we have not met him yet.
No,
Correct.
I don't even think I
correct.
No.
You two have not met him yet.
Okay. This
All right,
is
folks.
good to know.
Lots of good stuff today. I will see everybody next week then.
Alrighty, sounds good.
Sounds good.
Boy.
Let's not die next game.
Yeah.
I always wonder
Yeah.
how much health I'm gonna lose this game. I was like, oh, max health. Everything seems good. I'm gonna start disengaging more often.
I went into this with significantly lower health than I ever should have. That was way too ballsy on my part. I should have paid attention to that.
I noticed like your health slowly going down, especially since A, you started at half health, B, you got poisoned, and C, you stayed in proximity to the victory bell. I was like, this is gonna go bad.
I forgot that they could bite, so I was just like, I'm not in front of it. I'll be fine. I was not
how that
fine.
works.
I
That's
was
not
not
how that
fine.
works.
After
I thought it
getting-
was a plant. I thought it couldn't turn its head.